Okay, so we're here with our first session playing Galactic 2E. Um, tentatively calling this game Star Wars Outside Star Wars because it's a belonging outside belonging genre game. We'll probably come up with a name for like this session later. So here with let's go down Discord call here. Katie,
Hi, that's me. I like dogs.
who doesn't? Jordan,
Do I have a movie from the 30s for you? Hi, everybody.
okay, Devin,
Hi.
lots of enthusiasm there. Random,
We love you, Devin.
Everybody should read Neuromancer.
I've had a weird
and Random.
Hi again. I already said hi. But
Okay,
hi.
you're being talked to. That's fine. Yeah, me, I'm Zach. And roll.
Hi.
It's a Zach show starring me. I'm Zach.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like a decent way to start this off. Just like say what our characters are. So like and just like just a quick summary of our characters. We'll do that. Let's just start with me. I am playing as the what is it called again? The Nova, which is like the 4C character. His name is Horong, and I'm having here he is represented by Ma Dong Sok or Don Lee from Train to Busan. So let me see. Where's my sheet here? What did I circle? And what's basically like he's not a Jedi exactly. Well, he's not a Jedi, but he was someone who was like grown up and raised in like a martial arts monastery. I'm gonna go say it's a Taraskasi monastery because that's funny. That shitty PlayStation fighting game. But like,
That's canon.
yeah, thanks Solo. But yeah, like he grew up in a Taraskasi monastery, learned martial arts and stuff. And something about that also gave him like some knowledge of the Force. But that was like years ago, and now he's just kind of like I guess you say like a wanderer for now. We'll get into it later when we start the game. But yeah, that's his basic outline. Wait, okay, here we go. Where'd I put my sheet? There it is. Let's see here. My look is friendly face and resentful eyes. So like, he looks like, like a guy you could become quick friends with. That's what he puts out. But, there's some like, pain in his eyes because shit happened to him in the past. My wardrobe style is the same thing for little years in loose-fitting shirts. And also an Astroblade holster, but he does not have, which is what this game calls lightsabers, but he does not have a lightsaber. That's the thing I want to note. And see, who were you before the Space Between? I spent my whole life training in the Space Between, because again, that's basically, like, if not training to be a Jedi, training to do something, Let's see. For my two things that I have, I selected the Ancient Nova Text and the Secret to My Heritage. The Ancient Nova Text I circled just because, like, I took that to just mean, like, knowledge about, like, the Force and stuff. If not necessarily, like, literal books. But just, like, the knowledge and training about that stuff. And it's also the Secret to My Heritage is, like, I know where I came from. That's not a big deal. The two things I am searching for, I put an Astroblade, so a lightsaber, and my destiny. Let's see. The two relationships I chose were my cynical lover and the attuned or troublemaker kid who asked me to teach them. And so now I have my left and right questions here, which like finally gonna decide to do now. Our left and right is just gonna be how we're ordered in Discord. So whoever's like, I'll say whoever's above you is your left, and whoever's below you is your right. And Rolla, since you're at the bottom, I guess like your whoever's below you would be Katie because she's at the top. So yeah, my left and right then would be my left is random, and my right is Raul. So random, I'm gonna ask you, what have you been worried about me recently? And like, how does your character feel about that question?
Okay, like right now.
I mean, you could get just like a quick summary. I guess we can like talk about what that means later. So like, if you don't have anything right now, you can save that. But just know that like that's the question I'm asking you. You know.
Okay, I see.
Rule. I'm gonna ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, random.
No, let me think of something now.
Okay. Rule. I'm gonna ask you your character. How do you feel about my abilities?
My character is unimpressed.
Okay, that's fair. That's it. That's
Yeah.
how you feel. That's how you feel. Oh
My
yeah.
character is unimpressed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I need to share my screen for the Photoshop. That. There we go. So okay. So that's my dude. All wrong. So I guess to the right of me, then I guess in this order here is Rule. So Rule, describe your character.
Okay. So my character is the scoundrel. Their name is Tito, spelled T-I-D-O. They basically kind of look like I explained it. It's hard to, you know what I mean by like a Daft Punk helmet, right?
Uh huh.
You know what I'm trying to get. So it's basically a helmet that is form-fitting to their head and is smooth and glossy black, and there's no facial features on it, no eye slits, no nothing. It just looks like black glass, technically. They have, for like wardrobe styles, I like the idea of space jeans. I guess
Okay.
big coats. Yeah, I guess big coats count for my character because I was thinking big baggy hoodies. That seem a little heavy duty, you know. It's just not. It's not just cloth. There's some protection there. And then they also have hands that wander into others' pockets.
Oh no.
Yes. So yeah, for looks, they're not. They don't have any facial features because that's the thing about my characters. They don't take off their helmet around other people. They like the idea that nobody knows what they look like. There is so their helmet can do that kind of voice projection thing that Kylo Ren and Darth Vader can do.
Oh, so you got
But
like
they
a
can
filter.
Huh?
So you got like a filter over your voice.
But they can change the voices.
Okay.
Yes. So my character can mask their voice in multiple ways. So you get the sense that they never are actually using their like nobody is sure what their real voice is or if they're even using it.
You seen a Scanner Darkly roll?
No.
Okay.
The two things that I have are I have a coveted contract and I have a high grade blaster. And the things that I lost are a sense of belonging and a real friend. And the two jobs that my character tends to do is assassination and stealing.
Okay. So, what's your relationships and let the right questions then?
Okay. So my relationships. Um, I have. I have to choose three, huh?
Oh yeah, you got 3 on the scoundrel. I forgot.
So I have the Maverick information broker who sometimes gives me tips. I have a. Oh my god! I just saw it. What is okay? Stupid question. What does conciliatory mean?
I think that's like appeasing, or like
Yeah, or pleasing, or you're like, yeah, just basically kind of like, yeah, kind of keeping the peace.
yeah. Also those adjectives, they're all like proper words that they use later in this book, but like we don't have to use them like that. Like, so let me.
Katie, let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
Because the one that the relationship that I'm looking at is a personal droid. Would that be stepping too much on your toes? Also being a droid character, because I can choose something else.
I mean,
It could also be Katie. That's the thing about these relationship things, you know. But you know, I mean, also I'll say again, like those adjectives, like conciliatory or whatever, they don't have to be like. If you don't want like those traits to be how you use like that relationship, then they don't have to be there. You know, like I got cynical lover, but I don't think that character is going to be cynical. You know, I'm not, at least not in the way
Right.
this game defines it.
yeah. Like, I mean, there can be more than one droid. I'm not the only droid in the galaxy. So I
Okay.
wouldn't mind if there was a separate droid that was me. I also wouldn't mind if it was me. I mean, I mean, we're not at me yet. So I don't know if we want to talk about my relationships now.
But you don't mind either way.
But
Right.
it
Like,
also says something about like
Okay.
hack to be sarcastic, and it's like I don't know if you like. I don't know if you want to be like have hacked Katie. You know, that's amazing.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly there to be sarcastic. I'm there to be more like, I guess I do kind of want to be more like Finn in terms of like
Yeah,
helpfulness.
because who doesn't want to be?
Right. Finn's cool and cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll choose the droid. So yeah, I have the Maverick information broker who sometimes gives me tips. I have this commanding mob boss I still owe, but it's not a mob boss. I have someone whose orders I follow that I owe, basically.
That's good enough.
If that makes sense. And I have a droid because I don't like troublemaker or conciliatory, so I'm just gonna say a droid for now.
Yeah, you don't even have to have like the hacked part, because like again, that sounds really invasive for like the vibe we're going for, you know.
I just have a personal droid.
Okay, yeah, sure, more droid friends, that's fine.
So then, okay.
Yeah.
So I have those.
Droid.
I have those 4 questions, right?
Yeah, like choose 2 and then ask left and right. So that would be me and Katie. Wait,
Okay.
am I? Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry. When I went live with my screen sharing, it put me back at the top of the Discord. So just remember that I am above you. Sorry.
Okay.
Out of context, that's very funny.
Yeah.
So just remember that I am always above you.
Yep. I specifically rule, and I am below random.
Okay.
I mean, height-wise, I think that makes sense.
Katie, how has my character grown on you recently?
It's an excellent question, Raul. I will get back to you on that.
Okay. Zach, what did you know about my character before we met?
Whoa, before we met, huh? I wasn't even planning on that.
I mean, interpret that question how you will.
Yeah. I'll say I heard about someone with like this helmet thing, you know? That's it. Very vague.
Okay. I am done.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I did
Also?
forget to mention. What are they called? My character is indeed force sensitive. However, they do not have lightsabers. They have what are they called? Oh my god, Tonfa.
Big time.
They fight with Tonfa. I'll post a picture for people who don't know what those are.
Nightsticks for anyone that's on a short, quick description. You know that those
Like a
So
stick.
like,
those
It's on a
batons with
perpendicular.
the handle.
but they're not like the shitty cop ones. They're more martial arts oriented.
Okay, so is that all your stuff?
Oh,
Roll.
here is a that's that's it for me. Putting a picture in the Discord chat of what Tonfas are.
Yeah. Okay, so then on the next on the line here in Photoshop is random. Random, what you got?
I have the ace. Um, which like do I just like wait? Which part do I read first?
I mean, just like Okay, do you have the sheet open or?
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah. You read off like stuff that's in the sheet, like your look, wardrobe style, and so forth.
The left is for you. The
Okay,
right column is what you're picking from.
got it.
And also your name, like you can see it says right here what your name is, but
Oh yeah, always coming. So my name is Cormac. Actually, can it be Cormac Ender?
Cormac Ender. Okay, we'll go with that too.
Rather than Eden.
We can reclaim that name. That's fine. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what you think I'm thinking of, but that's fine. We can use that for something else. Yeah, Cormac Ender.
Okay, yeah, Cormac Ender. Um, he has so he has a warm smile, but like weary eyes.
We're going for the same thing. How we both seen some shit.
Yeah. In terms of style, he has a customized helmet.
Oh, cool.
But like it's not like it's not like
a flight helmet. Is it like a battle helmet, like a soldier helmet?
Yeah, it's more like that. Yeah, just like there is a visor, but it can go up and down. But
Sure.
aside from that, like it's more just covering like the scalp and the back of the head. Like,
all right.
He has a sentimental ring and a statement scarf.
Yeah, scarf boys. Not enough people have scarves in Star Wars. Thinking about it.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
Kylo.
There's many
Honestly,
pilots?
thank you for the fashion. I really appreciate it. Like, can we have fashion in this Star Wars?
Yeah,
I
fashion
need
wars,
it.
baby.
Our crew so far has.
I mean, my guy is gonna look pretty dirty at first, but
I'm gonna try. Do my best.
Do you see this fucking picture, Miles? Anyway, go on, random. What are you long for?
So the customized helmet, sentimental ring, scarf, and it's like if I can add a fourth thing, like a button-up shirt. Cause yeah. So the part where it's like when I forgot the part. Which I long for. Do I choose one?
Yeah, I guess just choose one. Otherwise, it would say choose 2 or 3. So what's the one thing you long for?
So that one would just the sky.
Okay. So again, what's your 2 other skills and your 2 relationships?
2 skills would be fixing ships and compassion for the enemy.
Okay. So then, what's your relationships?
mercenary leader of the smuggling crew I abandoned.
Okay.
And wait, hold on. I forgot the thing that also. Wait, or so. So is Katie gonna be your droid?
No.
Okay, Katie, can you be my droid?
Yeah, sorry, no.
Uh,
I mean,
this
I
one.
am.
I mean,
I am. One of my relationships, I will admit, is the passionate or daring pilot who helped me escape.
oh,
Okay, because
So
I have the
that-
anxious or inventive droid I've befriended.
I mean, definitely inventive.
Okay, so are you cool with that?
We can be. Oh, I don't want to follow. I don't want to be your sidekick. This is too
I mean,
much like real life.
You're saying we're partners.
no, like,
Okay.
yeah, this game's all about relationships. We can have each other be
Okay.
our relationships, you know, like, so
Okay.
it's fine to
We
like,
help each other.
yeah, it's like,
All right.
like, though, let's be clear, like, let's not just default every droid option is just cake.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Katie, if you don't want to be, it's fine. I'll change.
Yeah, but also it's like, you know, hey, droid I befriended, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with it. I was just being silly.
Oh yeah, what about any of these other ones? You got Commander, who you see as a mentor, rookie recruited. What else?
The other one was the mercenary leader of the smuggling crew I abandoned.
Okay, that's fine. So like,
Unless there's another one you think might be more. I kind of like that one.
I'm just saying, like, if like, are there any other ones if like, you know, you don't want to quote unquote waste that one, because like, you know, like, yeah, you can have just one of them be one of the other players. That's totally a thing you do. I think I did that too.
No,
It's just like,
I think if one's gonna be Katie, then the other one should be someone that isn't part of the.
I just say, like, you know, if you have these relationships, like, then these relationships have to like come up in the story, you know. So like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it's like, you know, a new whole character like NPC we make, or just like someone in your background. But that's why I'm saying that.
You know, that one's fine. Mercenary leader of smuggling crew.
Okay, so you got mercenary leader and droid you befriended.
Yeah.
Okay. So now your left and right questions. Which ones do you want? You ask.
Actually, real quick. Actually, sorry. I can go back real quick. Can I change compassion for the enemy? Interrogation. Well, okay, actually, so like, I mean, be honest. Like, how likely do you think is that gonna come up?
What, interrogating?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Is anyone else comfortable with like? Roll. I know you said like, you know, you're not down with torture shit. So.
Yeah, actually, like to just avoid problems altogether. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, torture. I mean, as long as it's not excessive and it's not just for the sake of like, yeah, someone's getting tortured, I'm fine.
I'm kind of comfortable with like that being one of the skills that our heroes have. So.
I think that's a no. Let's move on.
Okay. Do you want to choose something else besides compassion for the enemy?
Yeah.
What else? There you got.
Because like, I'm honestly not sure how I would do that, especially since like who will end up be fighting probably. So, like,
okay. So what are the other ones you want thinking of? There's scavenging.
I'm so fine. Yes, I'm so fine with fixing ships.
Yeah. That makes sense because you should have a ship, right?
Yeah.
So.
So I'm actually between leading my team or going undercover.
That's both sound useful.
Yeah.
I kind of feeling like, again, you haven't even really like talked about like a bit of a backstory for your character yet, so it's just like, I feel like, you know, your guy is still kind of like, you know, seasoned or whatever. So like, I feel like leading your team is just more like, you know, sounds cool to me because like, I feel like if we're in a fight, you'd be a guy who's very much like, hey, you know, get together and get us sorted that way.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll go with lead my team.
Yeah.
But then I'm cool with. I'm also cool with the droid and mercenary leader.
Okay.
Okay. So one left and one right.
So yeah, ask me a question and ask Devin a question.
Okay. Devin,
So,
do I impress or exhaust you?
I think I am impressed by your skills and your history as to whatever you did for this. I think I like hearing your war stories. In quotes.
All right, Zach.
Mhm.
How did I catch your attention recently?
You probably did something cool.
Cool.
You probably just did something. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool.
All right, neat.
Okay, so that's Cormac Ender.
Like giving random a lot to work off with those answers.
I mean, again, we haven't even started the story yet, but it's like, I'm just trying to establish like a vibe here, like the vibe like our characters give each other. So yeah, that's random as the ace, Cormac Ender. You think of any like quick like background stuff in the meantime, or want to wait till we start?
Yeah, let's wait till we start.
Okay, you can do that if you want. All right, so next we got Katie as BBKT. Sorry to spoil that. Sorry, Katie. But Katie.
No, it's good. I have that tattooed on me.
Yeah, okay. And can you see my screen share?
Yes, I can. She's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. That's basically what BBKT looks like is BB-8 but pink. Although I was thinking maybe actually going with black and pink because
Sure. This is literally just what I found on Google. I didn't make this, so we can.
I know
the actual color scheme we could think of later.
I know because I have that tattooed on me. So like that one. That's the one I picked. So let's see. In terms of choose a look, I have droid eyes. So they look like a droid. Do with that what you will. I have a droid voice as well. I don't know how else to describe that because I'm a droid. As far as wardrobe styles go, I was thinking about just getting different paneling. I feel like I would be because I am the defector, and we have determined that I was previously a what was it? Not first order or like prototype droid of someone high up in
the bad guys. You were
in the bad guy in our world. Someone high up who got killed. So that was the last straw for me. Was my creator parent died, and I got out.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say on the wardrobe stuff, and like we can gloss over that because it's not that important. But I was just thinking like bright colors is probably the obvious one, if anything.
Yeah, and I was also thinking about like some maybe like silver plating or something, like gold plating, like rose gold.
Ooh.
I don't know if rose gold's in the Star Wars universe, but
that color just doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh God, that would be awful. Like I feel so bad for everyone. Otherwise, I would definitely like to be hot pink. Would definitely be fun. So I would actually like the bright colors. As far as I choose two that I am and two that I want to be. I am devoted to liberation and able to fight against my former comrades, as well as I want to be a reliable friend and confident because I'm not very confident right now. For choose two relationships, my old commanding officer who wants me dead. They are either scheming or analytical. And then the passionate or daring pilot who helped me escape, who may or may not be random.
Mm-hmm.
Or, Cormac Ender. Let's see. Yeah. As far as
played by Gabriel Luna. Forgot to mention that. That's good. Oh yeah, left and right question. Sorry.
Hang on. I'm pulling up the Discord. Okay.
Okay, you'll be asking Raul and Jordan.
Raul and Jordan. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Jordan, I'm going to ask you, why do I trust you more than
Say
anyone
that one more
else
time. You cut
here?
out.
No. Okay. Jordan, I want to ask you, why do I trust you more than anyone else here? And then
Well, now you see, lots of people in my town tend to just trust me. They give me all types of responsibilities. I don't know why I'm the type of guy, but I do what I can by them.
and
I'm really glad that
then
you're next, Jordan.
yeah, me too. And then Raul, what did you teach me recently?
What did I teach you recently? I think to maybe give you a little bit of confidence, I taught you how to do a cool move with my tonfa. To be like, see, you know a cool fighting move. You're pretty cool.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I imagine like in the movie, like you're just like standing together or whatever, and like you twirl like your tonfa a bit, and then BBKT imitates you by like twirling like one of their astromech hands or whatever,
Yeah. I was
Oh,
more thinking like uh, BBKT has like a little tiny claw hand that is just grabbing my actual ass big tonfa and just swinging
That's
it
even
around.
better. Yeah.
I mean, I would actually like to
Droid with
learn how
gun.
to
Droid with
pick
gun.
up some heavy weapons. That'd be fun. All right, that's me.
All right, that's BBKT, a little rolling friend. So,
Yes.
All right,
okay.
Zach, who's my left and who's my right?
Your left and your right would be Katie and Devin. So okay.
All right.
Up next, we got Jordan.
Well, the name's Rogvert, folksy middle-aged man, leader of Minot Lodge. Don't really do much with Imperials or the Republic. They just come, they take what they get. So I tried to stay out of there, and I'd rather not be involved with either of them. I like to wear me some slacks. I like to wear some earth tones.
Who
I like my
doesn't?
plaid shirts, and I like my suspenders. I like to snap them. You see,
Oh shit!
when
Was
you get bored, you got to play a tune.
plaid shirts in
That's
there?
where I'm at. I don't know. I'm just going off of
Okay,
this.
it's not. I think it
Okay,
wouldn't surprise me if it
wardrobe.
was. Sorry.
But wardrobe, let's see. Same shirt, different colors, 100%. Ring of keys, I can see. A tool belt, yep. A repurposed uniform. Okay, so I'm going to go with the same shirt in different colors. And I got grease stains on my knees.
Gross. Okay.
Shoot,
Sorry to interrupt you on that like background stuff. You got any more to say before you just go down the list?
Let's see. Work as a mechanic in the local shipping station. We don't have many resources, but as long as these trains keep going, no big old folks come down here to say, hey, this is what you have to do now. As long as we get to be on our own, we get to be self-sufficient, I'm good.
Okay. So what's your look? Sorry if you.
My look, like I said, I'm a folksy old man. Think of like some 1950s, or think of some like late 50s dude in a sporting goods store.
Yeah.
I got me some slacks, some suspenders.
Yeah. Also, you're a Yarkora. So,
I am a Yarkora. So anybody
guy.
here who's watched BoJack Horseman, think like a camel head from them on. Let me get you all a picture of Red Green.
Oh yeah, Jordan, can you see my screen share? What I did in Photoshop?
Let me see. Live, watch stream. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
it's like
that's it. That's the character right there.
Man, I should look at that, huh?
Yeah, here, let me go back to stuff.
I just took Yak Face from Return of the Jedi and did the necessary modifications.
Alright, I didn't hear you all go over, like, desired currencies.
That's only
We
in
all
your
had
sheet.
different stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, when I said look, there's specifically like the things that says choose look in the book, but that's not that
Okay.
important.
Alright.
You already
For the
picked Curious Eyes.
Yeah. For relationships, I'm gonna not
Wait,
go by the
wait,
stuff that I already did.
wait, what are your desired currencies? Wait.
Oh, desired currencies, spare parts, and small favors.
Okay. And 3 things you always have with you.
I need something to write with because I'm gonna forget about it about 15 minutes later.
Okay.
I got my spare parts. I got a whole pocket full of jangling bits. I don't know what they are today, but they're what's gonna get the job done. And I got fading scars. I've lived a long time. I got stuff. I've got bitten by everything that can bite me, whether it's got teeth, gears, nuts, or a sack.
What?
Sad you didn't pick too many hair ties, like, and like not on your hair, but just like on your person. Like anytime someone needs a ponytail, like Robert's got him covered. They just pull a fucking hair tie out of nowhere. Hey, what's the rating on this recording? Can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah, I swear this ain't made for kids.
Okay, good, because I already picked that up.
All right.
Okay, relationships.
Relationships. I mean, I believe I've already got a friend or a friendly or an observant or curious droid. I help maintain itself, possibly.
Yeah, you have 2 droid options here.
Yeah. And now the thing is just like we don't really have a smuggler, do we?
I mean, it may be random. We don't know what exactly random is. But,
Oh.
I mean, again, like
shady past.
again, these are just like this is your chance to like make characters that are part of like your background or even like possible NPCs that'll show up.
Okay. Now for like possible like background characters and whatnot, I do have a daughter. She's off in the city. She's doing her own job now. I haven't seen her but once a year-ish. Let's see, can I incorporate Blue Jean into this?
That's her name.
Yes. Yeah.
Lejean?
Yeah, how you say Blue Jean in French?
Yeah. Thank you.
Lejean.
Thank you, Devin, for going to that. But I was bastardizing it just like the Canadians did. So
Yeah.
Blue Jean.
Blue Jean.
Blue Jean. There we go.
I just like we can change to one of these relationships. It's like I feel like your daughter is someone important to you, so that should be someone that's part of your story. I'm just trying to feel like what fits this. If it doesn't exactly say daughter, like what can we change to that?
Yeah.
Like, what's your relationship with your daughter like?
Very close, and then it was just like, well, she's got to live her life, so
yeah, because
I had to let go.
My mind immediately goes to like
somebody's.
Yeah, kid that wants to be. Sorry, yeah, my mind really went to the kid that wants to be your apprentice, but that's the thing. She doesn't want to be your apprentice, so it's just like, what else could she fit in?
Yeah.
The thing I learned from DMing games is that just because it's written in the book doesn't mean you have to follow it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, what's like we need like a shorthand idea of like this relationship, like that's in here. Like, what about like anxious or troublemaker pilot whose ship you're always repairing? Like, whenever she comes home to visit you, she's like, "Hey, can you take a look at my speeder or whatever?"
There we go.
Like you would do whenever you visit your parents.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that's my relationship with my daughter. And let's see. Ask one left and one right. Katie, what broken thing did you ask me to fix recently?
Oh, that's easy. My antenna.
Okay, that short to the point.
And Devin, why am I suspicious of you?
Because you don't trust big government, and I'm from big government.
Honestly, that's totally valid.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah, no, that's 100% valid and kind of where my character is going.
I love it.
Okay, so that's you then, Jordan.
See, the question is, are we going to play Jordan as more of like a anarcho-socialist or like a libertarian?
I hopefully the first one, because I'd like that person more.
Yeah, me too. But
If anyone here's ever watched that 70s show and you remember,
Dumbass.
ironically, Red, the dad character.
Yeah, Red was more of a Democrat in like the first season, right?
Yeah, but he had a really. There was a couple ways he described his trust in people, and he was like, "Why do you hate the Koreans? They were shooting at me." Well, do you hate this person? No, he's an American, and it's kind of just like a weird tribalism type of thing. It's just like I've got nothing against you, but I got to look out for mine first.
That's fair, and we don't need to get like again. Jordan, you said yourself like no direct analog, so
No, and I'm not going to.
okay, moving on. Well, don't worry, we'll be friends. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So okay, last we got Devin, who is playing as Blue Mary Elizabeth
Damn it.
Winstead.
Forgot. Blue Mary Elizabeth Winstead is how I just act. Her name is Niece. Her last name is not what I picked at first, much to my chagrin. But I forget it, and I'm not at my laptop right now. So
I'll dig it up for.
At the.
I'll dig it up for fucking clarity.
I found it. Niece Ture.
Not niece Scoop Pat. That was your last name.
Scoop Hat.
It's not that. It's not Scoop Pat.
She is a diplomat. She comes from a government position. She has a reassuring voice and a sincere smile. So, like when she smiles, you get the sense that she means it. Like she's not just trying to put on a show. It's like when she smiles, it's because she actually believes she needs to smile at this bone. I took a look at that picture that I put in the Discord a little while up, and I was like, yeah, that's what she dresses like. Like I like that dress. That's a good style. It's just like it looks very formal. She looks like an ambassador that's trying to put on airs because that's what she is. But she does have a concealer. Niece is very much do no harm but take no shit kind of deal. I'm gonna mute this for a second while I do something.
Okay, let me quickly paste this picture that you mentioned here. Wait, not paste. There you go. Oh, that's way too big. What the fuck? Fucking resize this. Jesus.
I was gonna say, can you just like color correct a headshot of Mary Elizabeth Winstead so that she's blue?
What do you think? Look at my fucking screen.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. That's perfect. What else is she here? Gotta go back to that. Sorry. She's asked to pick two beliefs, like these two things she holds in her heart are she believes that reduction of harm always comes first. Like reduction, like it's just like I was like gonna take if the need comes down, she's gonna take the lesser of two evils just because why would you pick the greater of two evils? And you know what I mean? Like she's gonna try to do the best that she can for everyone involved. And hope is always stronger than fear. I think she honestly believes that the galaxy is in a rough time right now, but she thinks that it's like from the ashes of old we can make something real great, and she honestly believes that. She wants everyone else to get behind her in that endeavor. The three relationships, I have the maverick or wise leader of the other rebel force, I guess, or I guess maybe the Republic force, to disagree on methods of it. So someone she's worked with when she was back in the sanity part of it. So she's just like, they're a rising star, and she's just like, I don't like this. I don't agree with how they do things. A commanding or mercenary politician. I figured more of a commanding politician. Parent, I haven't stuck to mother or father, although it has mother here. I'm leaning towards mother. So I think that's how she got into this game, that her mother was a politician and she looked up to her mother, and then the more she got into it, the more she kind of realized, like, her mother's a politician.
Mm-hmm.
But she still cares for her. It's just sometimes they disagree on policy and stuff like policy and ways to go about things. And a stealthy or scheming spy, and I'm gonna say the Empire because they keep saying making up these words. So she's got someone on the inside with the old guard that feeds her information from time to time.
Okay.
I'm not sure that should. I'm not sure that should be the New Republic or the old Empire. Just like someone who feeds, just like letting her know, like just giving her the.
We can keep that as undefined as you want it to be, as long as like
Yeah,
if there's any point like in our story, it's like, hey, let's pull this in, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I gotta ask people questions.
Yeah.
I would ask you one now, right, Zach?
No. You ask Jordan and Random a question.
But wouldn't you normally be there if it weren't for the thing?
Wait. What's the alphabet? How? Wait. Yeah. Wait. Okay.
No. LL. Yeah, LI. Yeah, it'd be Random and Jordan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alphabet.
Okay. Jordan.
Yes, sir.
I lost them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What agreement did we come to recently?
The agreement we came to recently, you had a job for me, and you said I was gonna get something in return, some parts, some resources, maybe a little bit of funneling into my area, since, we got one grant 150 years ago, and now I'm fixing trains with rocks and dirt and friggin' birds and whatnot.
So your agreement was like more like the
reason I'm here with you.
The reason you're doing it is more for your people than you. It's like, and I'm going to use my influence in politics to try to make that happen.
I got elected leader, so I'm the one who talks to you when you come down to her.
Okay, I like that. Random.
Yes.
I'm tempted. All three of these are tempting.
Also, if I'm role playing too much for you all, just let me know. And I'll
it's like it does a lot there. It's like just a front load.
Random. This stuck out to me. How did you betray my trust recently?
With your father, I'm kidding now. I think
we said
I revealed your former occupation.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa. What does that mean?
We'll figure that out. I like that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's our cast then, right?
And that's it, right? Because Random left.
Wait, Random left? What?
Wait, did Random go? Random didn't go.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Then we're done.
Yeah,
that's I didn't answer Zach's question.
Oh yeah, what was it again? I forgot.
Because his was like, what was it? What was your question? It's like, I think it was like, what about you am I worried about? What?
Yeah. What have you been worried about me recently? That's what I said.
Where is it? Yeah. Why have you been worried about me recently?
Yeah.
I think it could be that, like, okay, wait, hold on. Like, do we know that you can use the Force?
I mean, again, these questions are pretty, like, non-linear, so it's like, at some point you'll find out, so.
Open-ended, yeah, so I think it's more like, okay, it's more like, because you know how, like, there are people in, like, the Star Wars galaxy that just don't trust anyone who can use the Force.
Fair.
Like, doesn't matter, like, usually, as far as like, like, yeah, like, so I think something like that. Like, I know you can use the Force, and like, that just, like, Force users are shifty. They play with your mind, make you do things you don't want to do.
Yeah.
I see my character being that. Not necessarily because I don't trust them or I have anything against them, but it's just like when there's one of you all, something's happening.
Yeah, and like if you guys ever like confront, or not confront, but just like ask Huarang and say as much, it's just like you probably have to say something along the lines of like,
oh, okay.
You probably say something along the lines of like, yeah, I get it, shit's weird,
we're waiting for someone to talk now.
What are we waiting on?
Wait, are you waiting for me?
No, I mean like just in general, like it's the lull in the
Hello?
discourse.
Hello, am I there?
All right.
I got a red bar right now on Discord. I can't tell. Hello?
Waiting for Zach to reboot.
Ah, crap. Technical difficulties with Discord. Dun, dun, dun. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Play some technical difficulties music. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, this is gonna give me a fucking copyright strike. Shit. Well. I don't need enough fucking money on this. Come on, Discord. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, come on. Come on. My connection's fine right now, right? There we go, there we go. Oh, alright, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. Just some connection problems. Okay, so is everyone else... Okay, is everyone still good? Katie, are you there? Katie? Did you say
Yes.
something? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I did. Hi.
Okay. Alright, so that's our characters then. So let's start the game then. Yeah. Also, okay, it's almost like 8:30. If we go a bit long and we can't wrap this up tonight, would anyone mind continuing this tomorrow?
I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I gotta be in bed by 10.
Okay. Okay.
10 my time, so that would be 7 West Coast time or whatever.
I'm free tomorrow.
I can start at 4 p.m. our time,
Yeah,
which I think is like 7.
Yeah, we could start earlier to make up for that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do that.
Okay, Devin, random. Would you also be good for tomorrow?
Yes.
Devin?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I just put in that there, just so, like, you know. Okay. So
Cool.
let's. Okay, but we got our characters then. So let's start the game. So how do we want this story to start? Yeah, probably. And then we'd have an opening crawl, but then we don't put anything there because we don't know what exactly we're doing just yet. So we'll do the open crawl later. Opening crawl will be at the end of the movie.
Can we pause real quick?
Okay, you could have done that while I was having connection issues.
Oh yeah. Oh, because then I wasn't sure when you'd be back and like if you were gonna like I don't know.
All right.
We
Okay.
would have paused. We would have paused to wait for you to come back. So go.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. Dun 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 dun.
I mean, something's got to be going on that I'm with big government Devin over here.
The dead speak. Palpatine has returned.
Fortnite.
God damn it. So, I'd have been fine with Palpatine coming back if they did anything at all in the movies to lead up to it, but they
No,
didn't.
it was literally just I I like Return of the Jedi, and I gotta do. This is not what J.J. Abrams sounds like. This is what George Lucas sounds like. But I remade the first movie, and now I need to remake the third movie.
Kind of.
And I do not want to vamp by just shitting on that shitty movie. So let's. Okay.
Excuse me.
So because this isn't like, you know, a regular like RPG, I do want to say like I'm fine with like all of our characters not being there from the start, and you know just being like a regular movie. Where, like okay, the characters gradually are introduced.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to start with everybody from the start of the movie because we're just telling the story.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna start it out there to the wellspring of ideas. Or drawing it from the wellspring of ideas, whatever. So I figure like the way we were talking about it, I forget if we were talking about this in the last thing we recorded, but like I was trying to come out to this area to talk to people like Jordan and try to like, ease them into the fold of the New Republic, like to try to get them back on our side because we're trying to make sure everyone's okay, right? Or some, you know, obviously there's some people that just want the shit that Jordan's planet has. But my view is like I want you guys to just come be the new big happy family that the New Republic is. So I think like Jordan is just like I guess Jordan says like I already have some sort of working relationship with him.
Yeah, I would be the representative for my basically village or whatever.
The yeoman of the village.
Yeah,
Yeah, alderman.
and
I think that's what that word means. Randall's not here to correct me.
And it's just like I don't want you dealing with anyone else there because I don't want you finding, or not necessarily like finding, but I want to have a separation of state and my family, basically.
Yeah. Devin, you said we were talking about your character and like defining her. You said like she's trying to establish like an embassy on like this planet, right? Like a new Republic.
Yeah,
embassy.
like she's trying to like to make this more formal, like instead of just like randos from the Republic, like, having a more permanent relationship with this planet.
Yeah, like I can't. I don't really have like a direct analogy for this,
Okay.
but I imagine that it's some sort of like, you know.
In Emperor's New Groove, I'm convincing him.
Yeah.
Just like, you shouldn't build your thing here. It's like this is natural resources. This is what fuels you. You need to go to the other side of the planet.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't know if it's gonna be like that bad. It's more, I was just thinking more just like okay, you know, you're a big government coming into this like, you know, rural planet, and they're just like yeah, whatever, you know, not necessarily like you're what's the word I'm looking for? Representation of the New Republic is like overly hostile, just more like they're different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was gonna say, like the relationship I'm thinking of is some sort of like, you know, federal government like building or position in like a small town, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
they convince us all, hey, yeah, we're going to give you this. It'll funnel in resources, people, tourism, new workers to fill in the old ones who, you know, didn't reproduce and whatnot. And you know what we got? We got an aging train station. That's where you pick up wood and you take it somewhere else and you leave nothing behind. And that's why I have hostility towards Devin. Also, is it nice or Nietzsche? I forget if we made the joke or if you.
It's not. I am not naming my character after German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche.
No, it's the city of Nice.
Because fuck that guy.
Alright, that's why I got issues here with Miss Nice.
I like it.
And she's kind of
Jordan, I'd like it if like your character pronounces it nice, everyone else pronounces it Nice.
Yeah, I like that. That folksy backwoods. It's like, well, that's how it's spelled, so that's how I'm gonna say it.
Very Han and Han situation.
Yeah. Well, everyone else around here calls it Louisville, so that's what we call it.
I was about to say, just like, you can't spell Louisville how it's pronounced. Also, apparently, Kanawha County is only pronounced Kanawha, and it's just like, but there's so many more letters left over. And it's like, yeah, that's just how we do it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try.
God, I'm raising my fingers up because of OC. Do Tums and Tums like products expire? Is that
I mean,
ironic?
how
So,
old
like-
are they?
Okay, so like, yeah, technically, yeah, but like a year old Tums product probably won't kill you.
Yeah,
Like, if you need to take it, take it.
yeah.
I mean, the latest I got it was in July. I mean, the earliest I got it would have been May.
You're fine.
So, okay, good.
Oh, yeah, they're
They
good
just-
for at least a year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. They just tasted like ass.
Oh,
Well,
no,
I
that's
mean,
just Tums.
Ass.
Yeah, that's just Tums.
Okay. They're named like generic Tums too. I got them
Yeah.
at work when I
Oh,
worked
you
at
got
that
like
factory.
Sums.
Tums.
Devin, those are just bottle caps, and how dare you say bad things
Those are just
about one of
Necco
my favorite
wafers.
candies. I
No,
love
bottle
bottle
caps taste
caps.
great. I have
Yeah.
bottle caps with me. That's why I need the Tums, actually. Bottle caps are delicious.
Wait, do you really have bottle caps on you?
Yeah, dude. I'm not eating them. That was a lie. That part was a lie. I'm not sure why I lied about eating them, but I do
Okay.
have them.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Thank God.
Okay.
So random. We're starting out the story. So how does this
Okay.
movie start?
Um,
Yeah, we did that joke already. Roll.
I mean, I think like any good space opera, it should start in space.
yeah,
Okay.
every Star Wars movie starts with like a shot of space and then like a ship. You know, like
So,
All right, I'm sold. Can it be my ship?
yeah.
could I have rented her ship to get here to establish this embassy?
Well, why? Okay. Well, why would? Okay. I guess like, another thing. Has this embassy like been established, or is it getting established?
No, that's what I'm here to discuss with them, like trying to make it more of a permanent working relationship with this planet,
I mean,
which this planet seems to have issues with.
yeah, I'm thinking like I do like the idea of like you being there for a bit, like not just getting there, but not like someone who's like, but still not someone who's like been ingratiated with the community, you know. Like,
Right, I think Jordan mentioned like they know me, but I only talk to Jordan.
yeah.
And everyone
Again,
else just thinks that there's that big government chick.
like to go like the whole like Western thing. You're definitely like the Federale who just came in, and everyone's just like whatever,
Yes.
You're Dale Cooper.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes.
Literally what I've been trying, or what I wanted to say, but it's just like, alright, I can't typecast this character too much.
Zach,
Also,
you don't
can
know
it be
how long
incredibly awesome?
I've waited. Someone addresses me saying you're just like Cooper.
Okay,
I love Dale Cooper.
pretty good.
I watched an episode of Twin Peaks tonight. Dale Cooper's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say something.
Yeah, he is.
I'll say something before we actually have like a scene. So we've been with the amount of talking. Okay, we talk about Twin Peaks and back to like Jordan's idea of like his character, but just being like red green as an alien. Like I definitely think like this should be like not like I don't know if like a forest planet, maybe like an earthy planet. Just like but like the setting is like a forest because that's why I was thinking like rural Canada is basically where this starts off in.
I even mentioned wood, so
Yeah.
So this planet's name is Saskatchewan.
It could be clay, it doesn't matter. It's a natural
Kaskaswa.
resources that is
I'm going
needed
to
by
Space Edmonton.
Oh, it's called
whoever's in
Canuckia.
charge at the time.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not against Canuckia. We can spell it with a Q.
So I said Space Edmonton. Edmonton is not a city in the province of Saskatchewan, so sorry, Canada, if you're listening.
Oi.
They are in
Canada.
Alberta.
Well, it's Canada. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Give us free healthcare.
Do it. You won't do it.
Yeah, do it,
pussy.
cowards.
Blackface in college.
Oh well, man.
So, are we all on the ship at first?
I feel like we haven't even met yet. I feel like this is just the beginning of the movie. So,
Okay.
I know for sure my character is not on this ship with you guys.
yeah.
Are you on the planet? Are you all gonna be on the planet when I get there?
I mean, I feel like we should all at least like meet up at some point on like the first planet, you know. But
Yeah.
okay, but like as I was saying, like places. If you go to page 28 and 29 in the PDF, I don't know, like you know the PDF
Yeah. Huh?
book. I don't know if that's like the file number. If you're using spread, it's like page 15. That's where it had like the stuff for like places. So if everyone's okay with like a forest being the first setting, let's see. Choose. We got 2 to 3 aesthetic elements and 1 to 2 rumored to be here. That's how we do settings in this game. So let's see. Aesthetics choices are towering trees, exposed roots, a constant downpour of rain, sunlight barely peeking through, a hidden waterfall, and camouflage creatures. So I feel like towering trees sounds like a given.
Yeah.
Towering trees and
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I do want this place to like look like Canada, but still be like like spacey Canada because I like the really like weird planets in Star Wars. So it's like
yeah, I'm picturing
mean-
more Endor than Kashyyyk.
yeah,
I'm
because Endor was filmed in San Francisco.
like a bunch of housing made out of like naturalish resources, not metal. Really, the main like
Okay.
futuristic
is
thing
the-
is just the train that comes through town and the tracks it goes on. Well, not even tracks; it would be
A lot of
on the
log
train, but you know
cabins.
what I mean.
Is the ground safe?
Yeah,
Because you know how the thing with like Kashyyyk is that like like or actually that's probably not even canon anymore, huh?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's the Darklands or whatever are. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. You could land on the surface of this planet and be fine. You wouldn't.
Okay.
Like, again, I definitely want like a Canada vibe. So like, even like the animals, even if they're like weird Star Wars animals, it's probably just like, okay, here's like a bear with horns, but it's basically a bear.
No,
You
it's
know?
a moose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, or moose. It's just just like mooses that are the
It's
size of
just a
dinosaurs.
moose.
No,
It's
just a
just a-
moose.
there's
Still,
nothing
that's that's what the young
different
ones
Yeah,
look are.
it's like
The
it's
young
like
ones
the
are like
bear.
regular mooses, and then the adult ones are like big mooses.
It's
I have an
like the
odd
bear.
fondness for the moose that inhabit this area. I feel like cousins somehow.
Like the
So-
bear in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Also for anyone listening, moose are way bigger than you think they are.
They really are.
Bigger than your car.
They're like so big. Like I hate moose.
I saw
Also-
one in real life once.
While we're talking about the fauna of New Edmonton, like the porgs are here just for no reason. Okay,
Sure,
so
yeah,
the rumors
okay.
to be here.
They're a menace.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they're like a pest.
That's what they are in
Good
canon.
insight.
Ever since the Last Jedi, they're just everywhere now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good, good.
I want them everywhere. I kind of like them
I
as
love
a
porgs.
droid, as much as a droid can.
Can we have a similar scene like in The Last Jedi where like we're eating one and they're like, "You eat us"?
Sure.
Yeah.
Fried
I wish
pork,
Chewie
boiled
actually did eat it.
pork, Sauteed pork. Put them in a
Chewie
stew.
stopped.
Pork
Oh,
Eat them
burger.
with grits.
Chewie stopped and then he felt so guilty that he took all of them with him.
Yeah, and now he's responsible for an interplanet epidemic. Pandemic? Epidemic. I don't know. Is this the
Whatever.
invasive species?
Roll, I haven't heard.
Infestation.
Roll, I haven't heard from you in a while.
I guess that's a community of small furry creatures for the rumored to be here. That's one of them.
I guess that's meant to be more like people, but I guess that could just be like animals.
Wait,
Okay.
are porks people? Are
No.
they sentient?
No, they're just
Okay.
animals. Okay, so like,
Alright,
okay, we
good.
got towering trees and small furry creatures. What else have we got here? We don't. Again, these are just rumors. We don't have to make these part of our story, but
Just thinking of how North American forests are. I mean, exposed roots, absolutely. Like they're everywhere.
I think in like camouflage creatures and sunlight barely peeking through because again, there's trees everywhere. Are the other aesthetic things? Because
Can we have like maybe not like that dangerous at the point where we have to fight him? Just like kind of beware like it's like some kind of like carnivorous tree.
Sure, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be carnivorous trees. The exposed roots grab you and they drag you underground and they eat you.
Okay, we could change one of those to exposed roots then. So we got trees, roots, and I guess also camouflage creatures. Again, like
And
yeah, that could be the camouflage creatures. Actually, is like this thing that looks like a tree,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it eats
Yeah.
you. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
John Rice Davies.
Hey,
oh hey roll.
so we want to call this place Edmonton, but we don't want to be that direct.
Okay,
I think I thought of a Star Wars version of Edmonton.
so not Canuckia.
No. You ready?
What?
Entimon.
I like it. Entimon. How do we spell that?
I know, but we pronounce it enemy.
Entimon.
Entimon.
It's in the autonomous system.
Okay. Oh,
Now
yeah.
let me just check to make sure that's
Entimon,
not a
yeah.
Digimon.
Yeah, it's like now the thing's like a tree Digimon. Okay, so yeah, this is the planet Entimon. That's good.
In the autonomous system.
Okay, so yeah, we got big trees, we got camouflage creatures that look like trees, and exposed roots, I guess. I guess exposed roots just mean like these are really big roots that are coming out of the ground because of the big trees.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got the small furry creatures because we got lots of different kinds of animals. Let's see, what else could there be? And then, okay, well, let's just go with that because this other stuff is like looks more like major story stuff.
Like
and we're
we
just
can add
starting
that
here.
as needed.
Yeah, we only need to pick one. We didn't need to pick two anyway. So yeah, this is just the small furry creatures. So again, we're starting on the planet Entimon. Yeah, and our first shot again was with like a ship in space. So what's happening?
Yeah, we're landing. Like, is it my ship? Like, can it be like mine and Katie's ship?
I mean,
Are you? Okay, is Cormac and BBKT? I guess we could just keep saying Katie anyway, because it's like R2. Are they already like together in the beginning of this?
I mean, yeah, okay, correct, because like, I'm sorry, Devin. What's your character's name?
Nice.
Yeah, so is Niece on her way there? Like right? Like is Niece on her is Niece on her mission to there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like why? Yeah, like Katie and I are the ship that is transporting her.
Wait, is she on her way to the mission, or is she? Again, has she already been established? Is what I'm saying, or is she just starting the mission?
Oh, I don't know, Devin.
I mean, this is the opening shot of a Star Wars movie. This is where we establish people. Princess Leia wasn't established when her dad choked her.
Also, I do want this to I want this beginning to have like a little bit of action, you know, because we just gotta start off with a bang or whatever.
We could be repelling pirates or what's called marauders or something.
You
I
can
mean,
do
like,
that.
how did I get there?
Yeah, like why are you taking this droid that is the defector, you know?
Oh, like,
Oh, okay. Well, I thought. Oh, okay. So I guess we have to establish Katie's origins then, huh? Shoot. Or
Yeah.
or fine. Then.
I mean, again, we could build the origin for like. Can you imagine how much Star Wars would suck if every time they introduce a character, we flash back to everything they did in episodes 1 through 3?
We don't need to do the full on exposition. I'm just saying how do we establish these characters and we know at least
How
a little
did
bit.
Katie get here?
Again, I don't want to do exactly the beginning of A New Hope, but A New Hope's okay. Here's the Empire, here's the Rebels, here are the droids.
Ooh, okay. We're not in. Well, I mean, we're all in space, but we're not in the void, right? What if I'm looking on insert Republic planet here for passage to this place, and I meet Random's character who's offering such a service. And while I'm the only one here that's dressed like I do, and Katie is why is she dressed like that? And that the curious part of it is just like, I want to see what they're doing. And it starts following me around. And like either sneaks on the ship or like asks in droid speak, but I'm not sure if Nee speaks droid.
Katie, why? Why? I want to know, like, why is Katie, like, BBKT, like, on the run at the beginning? I mean,
Okay. Yeah. So, like, I'm looking for basically any kind of, I guess, sympathizer question mark. I don't know. I'm a helpless droid who lost their owner. Help
what?
is kind of where I'm at. So, okay. So, I don't know. How did I get here?
Okay, so what do we have so far? We have Random and Katie's characters are on the ship. Right?
I mean, we had that, but now we're trying to figure out how Katie's character got there.
Okay. We have the ship, I'm assuming, is descending onto the planet. I think it's safe to assume that, like, maybe at this point, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be really bad about character names, just because I'm so bad about names in general. Maybe at this point, Random's character and BBKT have already been traveling for a while.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And at this point, they're like BBKT has a fake like designation. I don't know what the fuck the identification for droids are, but they have a hover. You know what I mean?
All right. See, my thing is like, I don't want like too many relationships already at the start. You know, I'm fine with it. Like, if it's just like two characters already know each other at the start, that's fine because you know R2 and C3PO already knew each other. Like that's why I'm like, okay, who are we working with here at the start? Are we working with Katie, Random, and or Devin, or what?
Um, and maybe like by the way, so we can establish quick that BBKT is under or on the lam or whatever. We can have like a quick dialogue where Random's character tells BBKT like, "Hey, don't forget your clearance codes this time or whatever. I can't. I don't think I'm going to be able to get you out this time if you do." You know what I mean?
Also, you know, for ideas for stuff we could do, again, look at your sheets and look at your moves, because like this is how like you know you get the currency or whatever in this game, the tokens. So with some strong moves and lateral moves and verbal moves you can do. So again, right? Yeah, at the moment everyone has no tokens. So
Well, I see.
if I can give a suggestion just for like the starting action, I definitely feel like you know you're getting attacked from this at the beginning. So like, I was thinking if not like outright like you know like people or pirates, I was like thinking like just like some like sort of droids, like probe droids, or whatever. They're attacking and shooting at you. Like not exactly like you know droid starfighters like in the Clone Wars, but like something a little bit slightly smaller than that. That are like that can like you know chase a ship.
What would be bold enough to chase this government ship? Or is it even a government ship? Does it just have a...
It's independent. Like it doesn't look like a government ship. I'm not flying around in a Mont Calamari cruiser. As dope as that would be.
Yeah, man, we haven't even thought about the ship yet, because I guess this is like random ship.
Imperial class star. I'm kidding. No.
I imagine like it's not. We can make up like our own kind of ship, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, random. I guess like you guys kind of like a not smuggler or some sort of like freelancing pilot. Why do you have this droid with you?
My old droid got destroyed, and I was in a shop trying to buy a new one.
And did like, ooh, Katie, did
And
you?
then I come across this one, but then the owner is like, "This isn't my droid." I was like, "Oh, it's in your shop."
Yeah, it's like some R2 shit. Like R2 tricked you into buying him.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you don't actually know my backstory. Because what if I don't tell you right away?
that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, Katie. So something you could do then, looking at your sheet, you can use this as a vulnerable move, and say it's lie about your abilities or knowledge.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm lying about my ability, my knowledge, certainly, in terms of like, I'm just looking for work to get out of here and for somebody to, like, I guess, pick me up, clean me up, get me safe and away from wherever X is. X shop is.
You could do that vulnerable move, and that gives you a token. So you can go ahead and post an emoji there to represent your first token.
Yay!
So okay, so like, and that can happen like off screen. Like that can, and I really think the movie should just be the start of the movie is like the ship in space flying, and I guess like with my idea with like those droids attacking it, it's like fighting off them. Just immediately start with some action and get the remake the movie interesting. So okay, so I'm gonna have like the droids then be represented as the mandate. So let's see here. I'm gonna. I think I need to like first foreshadow a larger threat. Like I don't, but I'm not sure how exactly to foreshadow. Because like I mean I
I
guess
mean,
that
are these droids attacking our ship in space?
yeah I mean I guess it's just the idea of like okay first you see like again it's the beginning of A New Hope base kind of it's like first you see like random shits fly like okay there's a ship, and then you see like let's say like a bunch of these like droid fighters following him.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that's pretty foreshadowing the fact that
yeah, it's like
we're getting chased.
yeah. So yeah, there's foreshadowing, and I guess that's also immediately cancel out by saying put someone in immediate danger. And I'll say that's you, random. So I'm gonna give you a token, so you can then post an emoji to have to represent your token.
Okay,
So,
hold on.
so like
Do I post it in the Discord?
yeah, Discord. That's what we're all looking at. And again, once you spend it, you can go ahead and delete it, but you haven't spent it yet. So yeah, like that's my idea of this opening scene. And again, is everyone okay with like that being like how we use the mandate? Because like when we're playing as like the pillars, mandate, liberation, space between scum and villainy. It's like generally it's like whoever is like not playing a character, like debate on how to like control them. But is everyone okay with like just that beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like okay, immediately foreshadow bigger threat. See like a swarm of like these flying attack droids. Again, like they don't look like separatist droids or whatever. They're something new because this is a new story. But like again, that like they're big enough that like if random wanted to use like the guns on a ship, he could shoot them. But they're still kind of overwhelming.
Okay.
So that's why I'm thinking like this
So
first scene.
we're fighting, but it's kind of like a slowly losing battle.
Yeah, I mean, again, now you have your actions. Both you and Katie have a token. So what moves do you want to do?
Hold on, let me click back to my thing.
And again, like, not to say too much for like your characters, but like, I imagine this is because you have BBKT on your ship. You know.
I make a daring maneuver to gain an advantageous position.
Okay, that sounds cool. So yeah, you
Yeah.
like, describe that then.
Okay, so I do a maneuver, like the maneuver that Han did when he went from that point to that point. No,
Cool.
I don't know. I guess a barrel roll, not barrel roll. Was it?
A loop the loop.
It was try a somersault. I did it. I tried a somersault.
That's a loop the loop.
Okay, whatever. I like somersault better. Anyway, yeah, I did that. So now going from it in front of the droid ship to behind it.
Okay, and I'm assuming like this like takes out some of them or something. Again,
Yeah.
just show like you're a competent pilot. You can can
Yes.
hold your own stuff. That sounds cool. Katie, you got any ideas from your sheet?
Yeah, I think now would be a good time to come clean. I know, let's say, what if I knew like a vulnerability about these little droid thingies?
Okay, so what could that vulnerability be?
I don't know. Like if you brake really quickly, they, I don't know, crash into each other because they're droid.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like they don't have like the best intelligence installed in them or whatever. So like they can like make mistakes like that like a skilled pilot like Cormac Ender could handle.
Exactly. But like it's like suspicious amount of specific. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming that Cormac can speak droid because he's a pilot.
Yes, I can speak Astromech.
And again, like what this scene is like, says like you're being attacked because you just got this droid again, like random. Like, what is Cormac thinking? Like, why is this happening? What? Like,
Yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, I'm just like we're just flying to the ship, and all of a sudden like I got no idea why I'm being attacked.
so like, does
So
BBKT speak up about that or whatever?
yeah, it's how do I say this?
Yeah, you don't have to act it out if you don't want to. Just like,
Okay,
what's like
yeah,
what do you think the dialogue is like? You know?
Yeah, just basically like I haven't done anything recently. I'm like droid like how old are you, droid?
Wait, what?
Like yeah, cause like if she was like a brand new droid, then like yeah, like no one's gonna be after a brand new droid, but like droids in Star Wars universe are immortal basically.
Okay, this is like what? Do you have something to do with this?
Or actually no, actually but I said or a good way to say it.
You can get an easy token by just saying we've got company. Apparently.
Oh yeah, you could have done that too. Random.
Yeah, I guess like asking BBKD to like scan if she could like what kind of droids they work. Like I'd never seen them before.
Yeah. I guess that's like another thing. These are weird new droids. You've never seen them before.
So
It's like
I've never seen this before. So I was like, hey, could you like scan them? Are they on any kind of database about like known droids? And so it's like maybe Katie knows like what they are.
yeah, and like that's where the vulnerability thing came up, right, Katie?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I'm saying like, they are on known systems, like in a
They're not.
beep boop beep.
They're not in Space Wikipedia yet.
Yeah.
They're not in Spacepedia droidies, but
But you know
however,
something, yeah.
However, I was able to find in my memory banks information about them, determining that if you do this move that I project, I don't know, like, because I'm sure I have some sort of like little projector thingy. Because I think BB-8 has one.
Yes. He's able to show the map.
Yeah, so I show like a diagram of like the ship kind of stalling or whatever, stopping really quick. and it would show that the little droidies crashed together.
Cool.
I think while this attack
Alright,
is
let's try
going
that.
on, I'm gonna spend and do a strong move to get a token here.
Can't
No,
do strong moves yet because you don't have
vulnerable
tokens
move,
yet.
whatever
Okay.
terminology. Get a token here and ask Cormac.
Are you
like,
in this
what-
scene?
Am I in this scene? I don't. What are we doing? Yeah, I thought we were.
I thought the scene was established.
That's what was my. Go on, Zach.
I thought again, this is like the beginning of the movie. I thought the scene was just Cormac and BB-KT at first.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that maybe we're
Okay.
transporting Nice, but like, yeah, but Zach didn't want all of us to start out too close together.
Okay.
No, don't worry. But like, we'll wrap this up quick so we can get across in the story. Don't worry. So okay, yeah, you do like a cool maneuver, and BB-KT reveals a suspicious amount of detail about these droids you've never seen before. To help
Yeah,
you deal
so
with
like
them.
now I'm like wondering, okay, like you're saying, yeah, these droids aren't in kind of database. You know about them. How the hell do you know about these droids?
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
Yeah,
that you basically did the. No, I was gonna say you do the dude. That's basically what you do, but this is the droid version going.
Yeah, no, definitely like a kind of noise going on there. Well, you see, so like yeah. That's classified.
Yeah.
You're my droid. Nothing you have should be classified for me.
And
Memory bank not found? Question mark?
404.
So I feel like however this like opening scene ends, it has to end with like you crashing random. So like I think that's like I'm not saying that your ship is destroyed, but like you crash. If you're okay with that.
Yeah. I was always gonna think that like my ship should probably be damaged somehow.
Yeah. So like I think like another move here then. Yeah, I guess this could also again be foreshadow a larger threat, gain a token. And this feels like a weird way to just farm the mandate. It's just like, hey, I'm a threat, and then here's the threat. Put someone in immediate danger. I mean, at least just to get this part of the story out of the way. So like, there's gonna be like a scene like again some more like those droids. You take out a few of those droids with your cool maneuver and that little bit of info, and then one of them kind of opens up like its claws or whatever. Some panel on it opens up, and it reveals like missile launchers. Before they're just shooting you with blasters. That was fine. Your shield's held up, and then like this one just like spams like maybe like I don't know if it's like one really big missile or like a bunch of missiles, but like something that could like take you out.
Yeah.
And so like I think like maybe it takes out your engine or something, and then like you start crashing into the atmosphere of the planet Entimon. So, you got anything to say about like how you're going down?
Okay. We're gonna have to finish this conversation later because we're gonna fucking crash.
Yeah, basically.
Excellent. I am now doing my best to assist with making sure we do not die while crashing. So I'm doing whatever droid astromech shit. I'm doing hot astromech shit.
I say maybe like the heat shield is like damaged, so try and fix it before we fry to death.
Okay.
That's good.
Working on it.
That's a good little tickle mouth we just came up with.
Yeah, I like it. I'm working on it, fixing it.
Okay, so then you crash in Entimon. Anyone got any cool ideas for like how this crash happens? I'm sure you brushed through some trees and stuff. And again, this is just Space Canada. What does it look like?
I'm imagining them coming down, and they get like speared by one single tree that slows their descent.
Ooh.
And they just keep sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, sliding down until it comes to like a complete stop about 10 feet above the ground. And it's just
Okay,
fuck,
yeah.
I have to jump out.
This ship is just stuck in a big tree.
Another happy landing.
Okay.
All right, so ship is stuck in a tree. BBKD, are you okay?
Ooh, boop, 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 boop.
That's a dialected droid I'm not aware of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. All right, cool. All right, well, ship is still stuck in the tree. We're still close to the ground. We got to get out.
10
but
feet.
There's the ship's computer is damaged. We can't see if there's any settlements on this planet.
Well, you gotta get out of the ship. Can't stay in
Is
there.
there
Yeah.
any way I can like run diagnostic?
Oh, here, yeah. Like, dude, like, yeah. Scan the ship. What's broken? What can we, like, yeah. How fucked are we?
Yeah, how fucked are we?
Eh,
Like, we get to decide this.
I mean, like, I'm assuming like not fucked enough that like the ship's totaled because I'm assuming like this is gonna be the ship of the game. So, but like
Yeah.
you gotta get it out of that tree.
Yeah. All right. So at the very least, we need like a cutting shit to like get the branch out of our ship. All right, so fine. So we get out. We gotta find something, if anything, that can help us get out of the current predicament.
How do you get out of the tree? It's 10 feet in the air.
And we just like, what's it called? Climb down 10 feet. 10 feet isn't that high.
There's no stairs on the tree.
Yeah, but there's like bark and stuff.
I
break
am
your
a
fucking
droid
legs.
and I don't have legs.
I know, but like, what's it called? BB-8 had like harpoon, like spike stuff that was able to stick onto things.
Or you could just climb down first and catch them.
BB units are big.
I said what I said.
I was
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, fine. I climb down. I'll catch BB.
I was gonna say like if you're a BB-8, you should just you could just like use your fucking your tethers or whatever and just like
Yeah,
hold
those things.
on
Yeah,
and-
Oh yeah, I do have tethers. I
that's what I'm
forgot.
talking about. Yeah, I guess like we have like like it's like the rope things like stick onto shit. Like that's what he was doing when
No.
Yeah,
the
you just hold on to them and you rappel down,
yeah.
and then once you get off, and then they like release the tether, and then they make a satisfying bounce on the floor. Boing.
What's the ground like? Is it easy to roll on?
Yeah, it's it's
No.
grass and dirt.
I mean, but like BB-8 was able to get around that Maz Kanata's planet pretty well. Right?
I don't think it'll be a problem.
Yeah, I think they're pretty all terrain. They don't get stuck.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
we're it's fine.
Okay, welcome to Entimon. And again, remember what you can do with your moves then, because again, that's like how we limit ourselves and what we can and can't do here. So again,
Oh wait, I gotta delete my coin.
I did it for you. I forget because you forgot to do it. So don't worry.
Thank you.
So like,
How many coins does the mandate have?
it just like I just had to generate and spend them as it made it. So they currently
Okay.
have done so. Okay, so you're on Entimon. Where are we going? I feel like you guys have to wander a bit, and then meet a new character. I'm assuming it'd be Jordan because he's like a native. So
Yeah, I'm waiting for me to come in. I already know how to fix your shit.
so
Right.
like,
Cool.
I'm down to meet Jordan.
what kind?
What are y'all doing? You hitchhiking? How do you get into?
Well, how do you meet?
I mean-
City?
I mean, like at their core usage, like astromech droids are navigational droids. So like,
How do you meet Rogbert? Like Jordan, is like Rogbert like an outdoorsy guy? Would he be like hunting or fishing or something in the forest?
Yeah, of course he would.
Fishing,
Rogbert?
smoking space weed.
Rogbert, when he's not doing work for the town, for his settlement, for the lodge, he's out doing his peaceful stuff. This is how he finds his good place. This is how he gets through the day. You always gotta have some way to relax.
Yeah.
Now, today, I'm out specifically mushroom hunting. It's that time of the year. You get them good pillowy clouds, and it's dinner for the week. So I'm off about, 2.5 miles from town. The deep stuff that you can't normally get out and whatnot.
We get it.
All right.
I think
I see some, or you can go on.
again. Don't let me. If everyone else has like
I also
ideas.
don't. I
What?
also don't want to take over too much, just because I've thought out my character a little bit more.
Yeah, but
I want
I'm
other
also
people
trying not to take
explore
over
their
too much
stuff.
either. I'm just trying because like I'm trying to think of like scenes that like leads to this, But like I feel like Cormac and BBKT should be like wandering the forest for a bit, trying to find like some settlement or whatever, and then like they get attacked by like some sort of big animal, and like I'll have that be the space between. I'll have that be the forest because like animals, nature, and that sort of stuff. There was like an add-on that was specifically about like animals, but like I figure like we don't need extra shit. That could just be the force. So like I'm like, well, okay. First off, I'm gonna like invoke awe because this is like a beautiful place. It's just beautiful nature. So that'll be like the space between. But like I feel like some sort of like again like big like moose bear or whatever like is startled by you guys and is like roaring at you, and like that's where like Rogbert should come in and like help save them or whatever, Like what can you do and what can you do to make yourself vulnerable in those situations?
I mean, random. If you encountered a moose, what would you be doing right now?
I'd be like very still and like trying to move away.
I feel like you should do a vulnerable move because again, you two like both of you I think should do a vulnerable move because you're getting attacked by a moose bear. So
Yeah. I'm looking. Wait, no. I ran from the problem instead of facing it earlier when the ship crashed.
oh, okay,
That's
wait.
true.
So did you run away from random?
No,
then, or?
but like when I
The
asked,
truth. It ran away from the truth.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, okay, give yourself another token.
Boom.
Oh, where'd you post that? Okay, there we go. Random, how are you gonna make yourself vulnerable to this move spare attack?
make a rash maneuver that puts you or others in danger.
Yeah, I'm assuming like you just like try and like pull out your blaster and shoot it, and it
Yeah,
does
try and
nothing
shoot it.
because it's a fucking moose bear.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the equivalent of 14 city cars crashing into each other, and I just start bolting. Just like, what y'all doing down there? That's not how you deal with these things. Quit it, quit it, quit it. And I take one of my pillow shrooms that I found in the woods. I throw it, hit it right in the mouth.
And yeah, it just gulps
Nothing
it.
satiates a moose except for its stomach. That one's empty.
Wait, again, what move is this, Jordan? Look in your.
That is
Again, you have no
a
tokens
strong
yet.
move.
No, but like you can't
alright.
make a strong move yet because you don't have any tokens. You have to make yourself vulnerable first.
Okay, then I actually do the same thing. I uncover an unexpected power or secret in something you're working on. The mushrooms, I would just like, no, I'm gonna feed this to the moose, get that to distraction.
Okay, sure, yeah. You're like, you find these city slickers, and it's like, mushrooms. That's what I got.
Mushrooms. What's going on? What's going on? I just chuck it right in its mouth, and it lands in there.
And if you want to know how to make a
And it's
token, you could also count that as jury rigging a temporary solution.
Sure, this is, yeah. I'll let that be just like gain a token, spend a token. That move of being like, what do I got? Mushrooms. I guess this will work, and then it works.
okay.
Again, we'll get we'll be more focused on this when we're all together. So okay. So yeah, you threw the mushrooms, and they.
I mean, let's put it this way: mushrooms do a whole lot of things. That moose is no longer like angry. That is a mellow moose.
Yeah, that
turns out.
Yeah, like it just
the cloud schmallow mushrooms or whatever I came with. Powerful anxiety relief for a moose. So it just chills down, just starts walking away.
Yeah, just go.
Runs into a tree and then falls over.
Yep.
I'm okay. Also, sorry, I'm just trying to do stuff. I'm not super knowledgeable on the system yet. I was hoping I would learn that on the run today. But yeah, I just look at a droid and Random. You're not a Jedi, are you?
No.
You're a pilot?
Pilot.
Okay. I'm just looking at you and just like, what did you bring me now? I gotta deal with this. Got 45 other things I need to be taken care of today. How'd y'all even get here? We got one way in and one way out.
Hey, let me see. Oh, I don't have anything to do. Oh, I want to explain what happened.
Explain what happened then.
Okay.
You have a token, right? Is there anything that you can spend a token on, or?
Reveal previously unknown mandate vulnerability. Quickly pick up a new skill. Triumph over someone or something which once oppressed you.
Yeah. Also, Random, didn't you do a vulnerable move too? You should have a token as well.
Yeah.
We'll post it in the chat so we can make sure we have track of that.
Okay, duh, sorry.
I'm also tracking these on an Excel spreadsheet.
Well, not all nerds.
Because I'm really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So do I need a token to do a lateral move?
Yeah, because you give people tokens. So
okay.
You need to gain tokens first.
So I need to gain a token with a vulnerable move, and that's how I do a strong or lateral move.
Oh yeah, I think Random. Yeah, also Random. When I shot down your ship with missiles earlier, I think you should have another token from that because I shot down your ship. So
cool. All right, yeah.
But again, what's the dialogue here?
Yeah, so yeah, if Katie can't what's it called? Lateral move. Ask the right person for help or guidance and give them a token.
Okay, that makes sense. Now you got a token, Jordan.
Here you go.
Okay.
Hey, help us, Woodman.
Alright, help y'all with what? What's going on now?
We were attacked by some strange droids and damaged our ship, and we crash landed here. And we were trying to figure out where we were, and then we were attacked by.
You can stop there. Just tell me when, or just tell me where this is, and I'll do everything I can to get you off of my planet.
Leave,
Last thing I
Wow.
need is
please.
people. Okay, off of this planet, I should say. Last thing we need is people coming in here. We don't want pirates. We don't want nothing here. We want things to stay quiet. Take me to your ship, basically.
Cool, let's go.
Okay.
And I'm sure.
Wait, I mean, who are you?
Oh, the name's Rogbert. I kind of run things around here. I don't know why. I just got a whole lot of votes in an election. I didn't run for it. People put their trust in me.
Where are we?
Oh, buddy, this is Minok. You're not gonna know where Minok is.
It's the planet Entimon.
Well,
Is Minoc just what Jordan calls it?
I mean, no, Jordan, you said something about like a Minoc Lodge or whatever, right?
yeah. I'm just gonna go with just like Minok Village, the lodge, all that. I don't expect us to be here long, anyways.
Yeah, it's like it's like a town called like like Bearville or something. It's like it's named after an
Yeah.
animal, whatever.
Yeah. Bear Town, that type of thing.
I have a question. Jordan.
Deer Creek. There we go. There's an example. Yes.
How busy is this town?
I'm thinking 400 people max. Literally, the entire town is built around getting lumber out of it and onto this train.
Does the town have a lot of visitors?
No. The only reason you go to Minot is if you're coming for something. And normally that's whatever government's in charge needing a resource.
Where does the train come from?
Well, there are more ports on this planet, but
Yeah, is this like
you
you
know,
keep
they're-
saying train? Is this like a space train or just like a space port or what? Like, is the lumber being shipped off world?
I would assume it's actually being shipped off world, yeah, so
Is there something like special
Wait, okay.
about like the lumber here specifically? Sorry.
I was actually gonna do some like off the cuff thing. Since I have a token,
Uh huh.
I'm gonna use that for a lateral move and just whenever we get to the ship.
Okay. What are you guys saying, roll?
Yeah, I'm thinking more of a spaceport.
Well, no, because I was going to say there is an instance of a train in Star Wars, and it was in Solo.
Yeah.
So you could have something like that would transport lumber.
Yeah, I was thinking like the train section from Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah,
That's
there
what
could
I was
definitely still
just
be
thinking
like
internal.
a hover train.
Yeah, hover trains are what I was thinking of.
Because look, Random and Katie just crashed. Like we could just say the forest around the town is so thick. Like, look at what happened when Random tried to crash into it. He didn't make it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't work as a spaceport, so you need that train to transport it to an area that is more open and that serves as the bigger, busier, traffic heavy like spaceport.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, buddy.
Because I was thinking you said something about I just want it to be real quiet here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted to do a smash cut to a different scene.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The scene being set in that main spaceport, which we can come up with a name for it at any later.
Yeah.
Um.
So okay, so just real quick here, I imagine like you know, right? You said like the you three, uh, Cormac, BKT, and Rodbert. You know, just like say you say like, hey, okay, come look at my ship or whatever, because your ship's stuck in a tree.
Yeah.
But like before we even cut to that, then we smash cut to the scene Rule's talking about.
Okay.
No, I wanted specifically to end on the line of Jordan being like, I just want it to be quiet or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I just want there to be peace and quiet. Smash cut to the thing that to the scene set in that spaceport.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's established before that they're gonna help, or you're gonna help them with the ship. Excuse me. To clarify a little bit of the time period that we are in. How long after Empire is it?
I could go either like say like a couple of years, if it like like Mandalorian style, or like 10 or 20, however you feel.
Okay.
Again, that's why like I didn't give a concrete date just yet for that. So
So who would be serving as a security force at this spaceport? Is it a local security force? Is it remnants of the Empire? Or is it the New Republic?
Whatever. Go on. Sorry.
Well, that's the thing is like I feel like again this is supposed to be like a rural planet that's not quite incorporated in the New Republic yet, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like at best, I think it'd be like their equivalent of like state troopers,
Yeah.
but like not like again like the New Republic Navy or whatever.
Okay. So because the dumb, it's just such a
Okay,
dumb.
this is a dumb
joke.
thing you're doing, huh?
No, not silly dumb. It's. You have seen this joke a million times.
Okay.
It's a. I wanted to end on Jordan being like, I just want there to be peace and quiet. Smash cut to the scene of the spaceport where one of the officers, whatever they are, like sound the alarms.
Yeah.
Someone pulls the alarm and is like. So to be clear, this is not the town that Jordan is residing in. This is where they're shipping the lumber to, the bigger spaceport where it then gets taken off world.
Yeah, I like this. I like the idea of, like there being like the city compared to like the little town,
Right. And there is a mad scramble. So I need help with this scene. So it's like sound the alarm, alarms are sounding. Security officers are running all over the place, scrambling. Like, what's going on? What's going on? The thing that I can't figure out is something is missing. Kind of like a MacGuffin. What is that thing?
Is it like valuables or is it like an artifact or what?
So it's literally I don't have any ideas right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's fine. Let's open it up to what should it be.
I feel like this shouldn't be anything too important just yet. So I'm fine with it just being like money, Is this like a character? Is this a scene that's gonna involve your character?
Yes. So
So this could just be like like a robbery then.
So the scene that I wanted to set up is that you think it's one thing, right, where they're scrambling, and the implication is that they're going after my character because my character did something, and then they're like they stole the thing, or they did this, or they did that. We gotta head over there, and then the officers run by. They brush past a person walking who is actually my character. And then they get a message to their helmet that's like, okay, how did the distraction go? My character is like, according to plan.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, my character is trying to do something while the officers are all distracted.
Okay, so do you think you should make any kind of move yet?
Let's see here.
Also, Jordan, you need to post your token. You haven't. What's your token? For that tree.
Okay.
I guess this would be pull off an absurd stunt to take advantage of an unexpected opportunity. No, because I feel like that has to be more than moment. It can't be pre-planned because of the unexpected opportunity.
Yeah, and also you don't have any tokens yet, so. Wait, can you do any vulnerable moves or?
Oh, I see. Vulnerable moves. Okay. Uh, um. Okay, I'm gonna go with walk into a situation unprepared.
Okay.
Uh, I'm gonna be walking, and after I'm gonna be walking. I'm like, okay, I'm at so and so street. I need the building number, and then the person on the headset tells me, uh, come up with a dumb Star Wars reference number 42.
420. 69.
Yeah, 69.
Yeah. The actual joke would be like 1138.
Right. So my character heads over there. Tito, I need to start using their name. Tito heads over there and is starting to input a combination, and the person on the other, or they start asking, it's like threat level inside, and the person on the other end is like, should be minimal. Doors open up, and there's a ton of like security droids inside, and they all turn around at the same time. And then my character closes the door and starts running away. It's like, threat level is not minimal. Where do I go from here? Devin, feel free to jump in at any time whenever you feel there's an appropriate opportunity to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
If you feel like it's appropriate. So
Could you be running away and you just run into me on the street?
Again, everyone else here, like, we can help roll. It's not just me. I'm not the DM. That's not how this game works.
Yeah.
We can help roll with, like, making this scene, playing as one of the other four pillars. I'm not sure, like, who would be, like, the security force. I guess they would be Liberation because they're not, like, the Empire. But, like, I could also, like, use Scum and Villainy here. Because, you're doing a crime.
Right.
I'm just trying to think, like, what could Scum and Villainy do right now to gain a token? I could to gain a token, I could introduce or invite a betrayal or complicate your worldview. So it's like I'm not sure, like, I don't know if I should spend them just yet. So
Do whatever. Throw some, because I got. That's what all I got so far.
Who are you stealing from?
Huh?
Wait.
So what I'm trying to do with this scene is establish a few things. One, my character's clever, right? Because it makes you think like, oh, the scene starts as like, I just stole something and I'm running away.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just like, no, that's actually a distraction. I'm using that to my advantage to now actually steal a thing. Or alternatively, it doesn't have to be something. Go do a thing. But I'm trying to do a thing I'm not allowed to do legally. The other thing, so right, I wanted to establish that like my character is clever. The other thing I want to establish is that they're a little bit not playful, but they're, the whole door closing thing. Like they're a little funny. They got a bit of humor to them. Um, that's really all I was trying to establish with that scene. As for like what I'm doing and who I'm doing it against, it's up in the air. I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Could you be robbing from like other criminal organizations then to stick with like the scum and villainy side here?
Sure.
Because like, I feel like if you're like robbing from like somewhere legitimate, like then like the end of it would probably be you getting arrested. But like, I feel like your character shouldn't get arrested, at least not yet, because like
Yeah.
they show like how competent like your character is.
So this
Like-
is what I'm into. I'm gonna go do the thing. And then my character is going to make a desperate escape by jumping onto the train that heads to the small town as it departs. And then nobody sees me do it. So now I'm just hiding on this train. I'm like, well, I guess I'll figure shit out wherever this stops.
Okay, then I'm kind of leaning towards it being like you're stealing from like some sort of criminal group so that they can be like another threat that can come up later. You know, they can track you down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so like let me see here. See, I'm trying to think of like what I can do for scum and villainy because the only thing they can do to gain tokens is betrayal or complicate worldview, and like I'm not sure what exactly I could do with complicate worldview besides just saying like have like what you believe is wrong or whatever. Like.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm not super sure that the options Scum and Villainy give us are relevant to the situation.
I'm just saying that because I feel like Rule is robbing from like a gang or something. So that way we can have like gangs be a factor later on. Random Katie, you guys got any ideas?
I mean, I'm not in the scene.
But no, but we make the
You
story
can
together still.
contribute.
Again, just like we're making the story together. It's just that our characters are the heroes, so they're the focus of the story. But we still collaborated together.
It's gotta be like another like scum and villainy, like organized crime thing. Because if it was like something for the New Republic, that's when you just get that's when people start to notice, and it's just like, no, why would you bother doing it? You're just gonna have a bunch of more like public activity in the sector. No one cares if bandits kill each other. They steal from each other unless it's something that Republic needs. So,
That's a bit weird, but could it be like fashion?
Explain.
what kind of textiles we dealing with?
Yeah, like maybe, I don't know. Ooh, actually, yeah, textiles, like military grade textiles.
Okay, she's done a bunch of
Okay.
nylon and other stuff.
Right. So armor and like
where are you going with
equipment.
this, Katie? I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't know either. I'm really tired, bro.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I know. You said fashion. So okay, what do you mean by fashion? Like,
I don't know. I was thinking, I don't know. I really liked, I don't know. I was thinking about this, and like one of the things that I liked about Star Wars was, especially with the prequel trilogy, was the fashion.
yeah, it is
And
good.
I think it would be interesting if there was something to do with like underground fashion.
Trading in rare dyes to get the perfect colors. And
Yeah,
stuff
like rare
that.
dyes or like, other kinds of
This only comes from
shady labor.
illegal condor eggs that you get out of a volcano or whatever to get the shade of red.
That sounds.
Yeah.
That sounds neat, Katie. It might go there eventually. I'm not sure that fits the Space Canada setting we're starting with.
Valid.
Yeah.
Fair. That's the idea that I had. Sorry.
I'll think about that fashion stuff later. I feel like at some point we gotta go somewhere more cosmopolitan. But like, even though this is like like the big city of this planet, I don't think it's like New York or something. I think it's more like Cincinnati.
What's the big city in North Dakota?
Exactly.
Sioux City?
Lance? No, that's Michigan.
Okay, so like
Sioux City, South Dakota, Bismarck.
Then
Yeah.
is it Bismarck?
this is not
I don't
important.
know, but
It's 9:30 and Katie's got to leave in 30 minutes.
yeah, that's the comparison I was going with. So,
Okay.
Raul
So,
is
yeah.
a stowaway on the space train. He's going wherever it takes him.
So we can come up with this later. I did something illegal
Mm-hmm.
for the benefit of someone, let's say, whether that's stealing something or sabotaging something. That's what I mean by for the benefit of someone. I did a job. And now a certain faction that we can decide later is after me. And I managed to escape. Hold on. I think there's something I can do there, actually.
How about this rule? Because again, you get a token because you did it vulnerable, right? Because now you're like on the run.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Also, I'll generate a token for scum and villainy by like introducing or inviting a betrayal, and like you're speaking to someone like on a headset or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they're like and you're like asking for help, and they're like you're on your own now or something,
Yeah, let's say I do the thing, right? Let's say I do the thing, and so I get some indication that all the security officers are done with the distraction, and now they realize what's going on, and they're heading my way. And then I tell the person, "Hey, I need a route out of here."
You need a getaway.
Yeah.
And like, let's say like you get to where the getaway is, and the getaway car, or whatever, is not there.
No, I'm specifically like the way this person is. It's like they're the person in the chair.
Okay.
They're the Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So they are like actively tracking what I'm doing or whatever. So I'm kind of like asking like I need a route out of here, and then they're like, sorry, he's too strong. I gotta go. And then I say something like that wasn't part of the deal. And then they say something like, you know how it is, and then they leave. And then my character's like, damn it. And so this is where I wanted to bring out my little droid friend. Because when I mentioned a little droid friend, it's on the level of the droid friend from Battlefront 2's campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Not specifically that droid, but in the sense of like it's a droid that just kind of hangs out on a certain part of my body and then comes up and zooms around and does some stuff. Like it will never do anything major, but it can do small stuff. Like I'm kind of also imagining it as Glyph from Mass Effect 3.
Mm-hmm.
Where Glyph could do little tiny things like hack stuff and all that stuff, but he wasn't like a major combat thing. He wasn't a combat drone. I mean, like that. I don't have a name for the droid, but I think at this point I call the droid out, and they come out of their little hidey hole on my outfit, and I ask them to survey the area, and then they zoom up and survey the area, and then maybe there I come across some. It's the good old fashioned Aladdin chase scene. Maybe I do some, or maybe this is where I pull out my tonfa, do some cool moves to disable some of the security officers.
Yeah, and this is all. What was it? Like, get out of a bad situation at the last moment, or pull off an absurd stunt, or whatever. This is all like your strong move that you spent your token on.
Sure. And then basically what's happening is, or basically what happens is the droid comes flying back, attaches to my whatever it attaches to, and then you like a little data upload sound, right? Something to get off that they just upload something to my helmet. And then I go, you can't, like, you've got to be joking, and they beep. And my character goes, alright. Starts climbing Assassin's Creed style, parkour or whatever, some rooftops.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because again, I am imagining it just like fucking Streets of Agrabah. And then, yeah, so there is a roof that is next to the track. It's like a racetrack. And then this space train is coming and is about to do a bend right by this building. But the jump to get on the train is like
impossible, almost.
Yeah, and to really hammer it home for the audience, one of the security officers was like, "We got them now. There's no way they'll make that jump." And then guess who makes the fucking jump?
The droid. Oh.
Alright, but it's not, I mean, it's cool, but because I am using the, like, I think it's like barely get out of a thing, or...
Yeah.
I
Absurd stunt is the word that they use, so...
Yeah. I do make it, but I, like, kind of flub the landing and do the movie thing where I almost fall off, but manage at the last second. And then yeah, that's how I make my.
And then their mouths are the security guys or whatever, like their mouths are agape. Like how the fuck, and you're just in that cart flipping them off as you're riding away.
And that's my character's cool introduction, and now an opening to meet the other characters because I'm on the way to meet y'all.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sure like the side of it, if we could read Obresh, would say something like oh, whatever logging company heading straight out of whatever, straight out of Minok logging company, whatever. I guess then we could just cut back to where everyone else was, Rogbert, Cormac, and BBKT, and I imagine that like it just cuts back to the shot of the ship just hanging in the tree, just swinging back and forth, just silence. And you guys just standing there looking dumbfounded.
I see you crashed somewhere and you didn't find anywhere to crash. That's the thing about these trees. Hard as can be, hard to burn them down. They kind of just keep us all safe. Bad thing is, though, you can cut through them with a saw. Now let's see, how are we gonna get you out of this tree? Let me see. I do have a token. I'm going to add a functionality to something you fixed.
Jordan.
Yeah?
You already chased the moose away from them. They're down.
So I don't have a token anymore?
Wait, what did you do?
No, you...
Did you do a vulnerable move or something else before that?
The uncover an unexpected power, secret, and something you're working on.
That was with the mushrooms.
I was using the mushroom. Yeah.
Okay. Here's something. Okay, here's something that can give you a token. You could say fixing this will take a resource we don't have.
Yeah, fixing this will take a resource we don't have. We need a saw. That's the only way I'm going to cut it out from the center, and that way you can just fly up.
Random Katie, you're in this scene.
Yeah, but I know where you can get them. It's unfortunately something that we got lying around all over here. Um. So I do now have a token.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go acquire a saw. It's no big deal. I'm just going to go acquire the saw, bring it back. My plan for getting rid of the tree is just to do a little in-universe canon, just like, hey, why are these trees important to a spacefaring organization? They're really good at plugging up holes. Like, they don't burn. So
Okay, that's
I
something.
I was just gonna say with a little like carbonization, it meshes with the metal enough to where it's like really useful temporary fixes in like starships and whatnot. So I'm
Jordan,
going to take the saw, cut out the wood from the
what?
center of
Wait.
it.
Okay, but okay, wait, Jordan. Can I say something this week? You know, it's almost 10, so like, at least Katie's gonna have to leave
Yeah,
soon. I'm pretty sure we'll continue
yeah,
this tomorrow. Like, can we at least do some more stuff to help introduce me and Devin's characters tonight, at the least?
yeah. I was wondering when you all were going to come up. I thought you were all coming up with role stuff.
That's part of the role. And I'm trying to build off of what you're putting down here. I feel like
Okay.
what
I
Devin?
have some ideas about how your characters can be introduced.
Yeah. I feel like for Devin's character, instead of you just go ahead and getting the saw, I feel like this is something that like requires you to get a permit to do.
Of course, I need a permit. Of
Mm-hmm.
friggin' course. I need a permit to go check out the saw from the mill. This means I gotta call someone. I hate calling her. You know, she's the type of person who does not live up to her name. I
Wow,
gotta call me
roasting.
Miss Nice.
Wow, Jordan, Devin, are you gonna stand for this? Devin?
I don't know what about my character that I described has given you any indication that that's what she's like, other than your own bias towards the government. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's the thing, because
Is
you
that
know,
gonna
in
be
the
your
previous
your
couple hundred,
dynamic? Is you just hate me for no reason?
yeah, pretty much. We can
Okay, cool.
explore that
The
in
entire
a deeper
time.
fashion. But I've said this from the beginning. It's just like, well, it doesn't matter if it's Empire or Republic. They kind of just come in, take what they want, and leave. You know, hard to maintain a town when we're constantly losing resources.
Like, I also feel like something you should say is to random is that once you cut down this ship, you should make sure that. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know how like it's stuck in there. I imagine like it's just gonna like a wing pierce through a fucking branch, right?
I mean, regardless, like I think between mine and Jordan's skills, I think once we get it unstuck, it'll be that we could fix it.
Oh, I thought it was like pierced straight up like a kebab.
Yeah, that's
I
how I
mean,
was kind of
like
thinking.
I mean, but here's the thing though. I forget the name of the Mandalorian ship, but like
Razor
his ship
Crest.
gets fucked up at
So
certain
did
points.
Disney.
Uh huh.
Oh. Yeah, but his ship gets really messed up, like to points where I thought it was like beyond repair, and he's still able to get it like going pretty good. So I think again between two people who know how to fix the ship, I think once it gets unstuck, I think we're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say just like once it's cut off, it's like okay, make sure the fucking repulsor lift still works, so it won't just plummet to the ground.
Yeah. No, what I was gonna do is I was gonna cut the like tree off at the top so it just falls down. So it's just like the ship on the tree getting like stuck into it, and then I cut the wood from the center, and that way there's like just a like wood plug on the top and on the bottom. But with the lore stuff that I explained, it's just like, well, this is fine for 70 million space miles. You might need to get it checked out, and your local mechanic at some point. But
Okay, Jordan, you need to tone it down. Okay,
okay.
you need to let other people talk.
Hey,
I know this is why I didn't talk for like 10 minutes. It's like, well, shit, Devin and whatnot. This isn't my game.
I'm just saying,
Y'all
like,
gotta talk.
no, you can talk when you have ideas. It's like doing a lot of like character vamping that we don't need.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah, roll. What you guys? What you got?
I have an idea.
Okay.
I want to
Thank you.
another scene here. Because it sounds like you guys got the ship working again, right?
No, I'm saying like we haven't got it cut down yet, and we don't know if it's gonna work if it's cut down.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do a quick retcon?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I think Jordan's character, and again, I'm sorry, I'm bad at it. I think Jordan's character goes, okay, before we go through all the work of cutting this tree down, let's see if your ship is even salvageable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys find your way up there. Maybe Katie helps because
Yep.
they got the cable stuff. And Jordan, you're the mechanic, right? I'm not blanking on that.
You are correct.
You managed to get the ship on, right? If the ship were a car, the battery is on, but the engine has not started yet. But all the things inside the ship are working that run on power, right? You managed to get that on, and you're tinkering with some other stuff, and either Random or Katie noticed something. Because if I remember correctly, were one of you doing a scan of your surroundings as you were crashing?
Is that correct, Katie? Katie, you awake?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Weren't you guys doing a scan of your surroundings as you were crash landing?
Let's say yes.
Okay. So the ship, that's the last thing the ship was doing before it crashed and shut off. So once it turns on, it's immediately scanning again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you get an alert that surrounding the planet is a fleet of unmarked ships. And what I'm doing is I'm playing the mandate.
Yeah.
And I am... it could either be one of the three: foreshadow a larger threat, put someone in immediate danger, because I feel like this is putting all of you in immediate danger, or intercept information or surprise, because what then next is all communication on the planet is shut down. Smash cut to Devin's character, wherever they are, going, why are communications down?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely wanted there to be like a thing where, like, you know, like those droids or whatever, or maybe some other sort of like, you know, bad guy threat is like, hey, they're still around, you know. So like, yeah, turning on that scanner again, then they're like, yeah, there's still stuff out there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so like, then we smash cut then to Devin's character at, I guess, the embassy, the New Republic embassy. Devin.
Yeah.
So again, that leads into, I guess, to a scene where like you're at the, I guess the New Republic embassy, and like, what's going on? Communications are down, right?
I think that's gonna cause everyone to panic at the embassy. Like, why did that happen? What would be here to cause? What's going on? Is it just, and like got some people being like, that's backwoods, like can't get any signal. But like some people are like, that's not what that means. Stop. And I'm trying to calm down. I said, guys, it's okay. I said, let's figure it out. Not panic. We just need to figure out why the communications are down. We'll work to fix it. Um,
Like,
I'm trying to think of like how I can act on impulse here.
I feel like I think we all need to like meet in that small town, you know. So something, I feel like whatever you do, you have to like go out over there and see what's going on, you know. Like, what can be the reason then that you like go out and venture to Minok? Like, Roll, is there something about like this signal thing that like it's sourcing there?
Well,
Roll.
He has to mute himself.
Okay.
Also, apologies if I'm super quiet. I took my sleeping pill took effect a lot earlier than I thought it would.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Okay. I mean, if not it's not like a spaceship. I'm sure Devin could drive there on a speeder. You know.
yeah. Why would I go there? Why would I go to small town? Ooh, okay. So I remember the towns there,
Uh huh.
and I want to go. I want to go there to make sure. I want to go there to see if they have any way of like
Check the
getting.
chat.
I am. Sorry. Okay. I want to go there to see like maybe there's something in that town where I met Rogbert that I remember distantly. Like maybe they have something there that can breach these communications. Like they seem like like a space ham radio. See, there's something like that I can use to get a hold of someone to see like what's going on. Like is everything okay up there? And everyone's like, "Are you sure? Like it seems pretty dangerous. Like it seems like there could be something." I'm like, "No, it's fine. I'll be fine." And that's me acting on impulse. Uh, so
Yeah.
I would give
Like.
myself a Bertolli.
Mhm. So like Jordan, like on your end, then like you found out like the communications weren't working. At least like FM radio. Then
Mhm.
you're like yeah you like tune in like local radio waves or whatever, and then like you sent out that's like is anyone else getting this? And it happened to
Mhm.
be nice. Like how do you feel about that?
Uh, I'm fine with that. That's how I get in communication with Nice, and that's how we introduce Devin. No, like yeah, like we can't fix the radio here. We'd have to go to something stronger in town. But for right now, I'll just do the shortwave that you know everyone in town's on, and also Nice because that's how we communicate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're shortwave radioing to somewhere to try to get a hold of someone, and Nice picks up.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the weird thing you both have in common. You're both like weird ham radio people.
It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, hey, this is the embassy. What's going on? You okay?
Now, Zach, I
What?
know I'm never gonna be one of those weird ham radio people, but
But
there was somebody in town during the like big ice storms last winter that basically turned my town off for 2 weeks. Who was like, hey, here's fresh water," and then people would then message each other just like this dude with a ham radio said there's like water here, like let's go get water, and it
Cool.
did help somebody in a modern day. But let's get back to playing.
Yes, I am passing out, Jordan.
we should wrap this up soon, and we'll continue tomorrow. But like we need to
All right.
now I need to be introduced. So like how is this going?
So I pick up the ham radio. And I was like, "Hello, it's the embassy. Yeah, who's this?"
Uh, that's nice. Hey, now look, we just got two people
Chief,
who crash landed on here. I didn't mean to bother you. I meant to see if I could find somebody in town. Our big radio's not working right now, so I had to come and get see who would just answer me.
yeah, and we did. It's already our. You're talking about the radio off planet, right? Like that's down for us too here. Uh, Did anything happen in your neck of the woods that would point to why that would have happened?
Nothing down here unless these two strangers took it out by crashing onto a tree, but nothing I'm aware of.
Okay, so are you in town right now?
About a half mile till I can get back into it.
Okay, I'm gonna head out there to see if these strangers might know what's going on.
Okay, Miss Nice, I'll see you soon.
Okay. And she hangs up and then just goes out to her swoop bike that she has.
Yeah,
Y'all just
of
had
course
to
the bike,
complicate
yeah.
everything today
It can't
for
just
me.
be like a space sedan.
No.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get you
What?
taken care of. I'm going to take you to Miss Nice in town.
Are Random and Katie even still here?
Here, yes.
I have no clue. Okay.
Okay, Random's here.
Not sure, but Katie, you're muted if you have forgotten.
Katie's probably asleep.
That's fair.
That seems like a...
Yeah, Katie's had a long couple of days.
Yeah, that's fair. But we will continue this tomorrow, and we'll start earlier.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think I have an idea then, just to go ahead and like introduce my character, and like at least kind of like subtly. So like I feel like okay, so like Jordan, you're like the leader of like this town or whatever, right?
Yes.
So like I think you realize that this should be like getting this ship out of the tree is gonna take more than just like you guys, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
so you got to round up like some volunteers to help, right? Jordan.
Yes.
So
Yes,
like
that is correct.
so again, it should just be like some random guys, and like my character Huarang is just one of the guys who volunteers. He's like there's nothing like no big entrance or whatever just yet. He's just like at first just one of those guys there, you know. So
I'm good with that.
you see, it's kind of like middle age, it's like kind of like fit, but still kind of like tubby guy there amongst some other guys, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm good with this. Yeah, I was really wondering how we were going to get your character.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking
But-
something about like a bar fight or whatever, and then I would step in. But like that could still happen. But like just like get me on screen, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm still just unassuming.
Mhm.
You don't even think I'm a character yet, you know. I'm just like an extra at this moment.
All right.
But like,
Now that works with me. We can go into it a little bit deeper tomorrow when more of the party is awake.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm assuming like there's like some sort of scene like like you're like you have to gather some guys together. Like, hey, we need a job to get some ship out of the tree. Who's handy right now? And I'm just one of the guys there.
Mm-hmm.
Should we get the like ship out of the tree now? I guess before we end it. Okay, I have an idea of like where we can continue on tomorrow if we're gonna end it like right now. Is that I want to
I mean, if we want to make getting the tree and getting the ship out of the tree a bigger deal, then I'm okay with that.
the thing is like like that's the thing. Like I do like this vibe at least for now because like I think this is kind of building up kind of like a horror movie where it's like here's a small town and then they get attacked by something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't want that to be like the whole movie. I do still want us to like fly across the galaxy, and that's what I want to cover like mostly in the next tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like we still need to know like what exactly the Katie's on the run from.
The thing that I was
On the roll from.
the idea that I kind of had was the faction that we talked about being the main thing, the Spectre, like, who the fuck is this?
Uh-huh.
Because you kind of started off with, oh, these droids are different, you've never seen these droids before.
Uh-huh.
Right, so, like, maybe it's them, and they are, which, by the way, I figured out the thing I think that I stole.
Oh, okay.
They are locking down the planet to recover, I think, the thing that I stole.
Oh, okay. So like
And-
it's not just BBKT they're after, also after that thing.
yes, it's for right now, for the audience, it is a secret as to what I took.
You want to use that? You want to use that reveal what you stole move? Is what you're saying?
Yes, because here's what, and veto me if you think it's a bit too much.
Yeah. Also,
It's
if also sorry. Also, if anything like that could like instead of like Cormac and BBKT crashing on this planet by accident, like it's a random planet, it could have been where you were going anyway, right? So like, I don't know, like random. I don't know, like whatever BBKT would have told you to get you to go to that planet, but you're there. Like, yeah, we can go into that tomorrow.
Right, but here's the thing: the reveal that's gonna be later is it's a lightsaber that I stole.
Oh shit.
Not a specific lightsaber, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. It hasn't been seen before in the franchise, but it is a lightsaber.
Okay.
Because my thinking right now, and again, all this can change. I don't want to pre-plan too much. My thinking right now is that I don't think my character gets a lightsaber this movie. But I think your character needs their triumphant moment with a lightsaber, and if I understand it, you don't have one right now.
I have my idea for like how I get my lightsaber. It could be your thing, but also if just because my idea is different doesn't mean like you can have to change yours. If anything, I like that. This is also sorry.
Think of it this way. Think of it like, because how like Rey in The Force Awakens gets Luke's lightsaber.
Uh-huh.
But then let's say The Last Jedi, she has her own lightsaber. Like, this is just the lightsaber to get someone to use a lightsaber in this movie.
Yeah.
But then, you know what I mean? This is just an excuse to get you to use a lightsaber, and I'm thinking of a story idea of why I would be stealing a lightsaber.
Yeah. We could definitely come back to that tomorrow. But okay. As I was saying for like how we wrap up today or tonight. So like I feel like we should like get the tree out, like get the ship out of the tree. And then, like, at the end of that, like, Jordan, you could do a whole, like, yeah, good job, everybody. Let's go celebrate with, like, a big lunch or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Big lunch or a round of beers or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, like, again, we should turn this into moves and stuff, but, let's see. Like, I feel like Huarong should, okay, gain a token. How can he gain a token? Because I think, like, in the midst of, like, again, I imagine this, like, some sort of, like, big, like, you know, we're all, like, pulling ropes or whatever sort of thing, you know? Working to get the tree safely out of the... get the ship safely out of the tree. And... let's see here. I think, like, I should, like, act on impulse and put myself in danger, place myself in, like, in a dangerous situation or whatever. So, like... whatever we're doing, like, to get, like, the ship out of the tree, I feel like something goes, like, a bit wrong or whatever, and then, like, I come in to, like, stop it. And it's, like, I'm trying to, like, not this be, like, the full-on, like, you know, reveal of me or whatever. So, like, if anyone can help me, like, this and do a move to, like, help me out of that, because I did make myself vulnerable. Like, I want to, like, this somewhat show in a way that I use the Force to help, like, stop it, like, crashing, you know? And I just want to, like, I want to know if anyone could do anything to, like, help hide that. If not intentionally, just, like, not make it super obvious to the audience watching.
I'm imagining it like sliding off of the wood, like we cut the top off of it, and it's like just sliding to the side, and like it's about to fall on somebody, and you just like kind of force push them just a little bit out of the way.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe?
it's not even that. Like, cause like at first I was thinking like maybe I just like stop the ship, use the Force, but like that seems a bit too obvious.
Or you slow it down so somebody can run out just a little bit or something. I don't know.
Like,
ooh, I got it.
What is rule?
There we go. Raul's hot on this.
Maybe you're watching from afar, right, Zach?
But like I'm part of like the volunteer group or whatever.
Yes. As they're trying to move this ship with like a pulley system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a close-up shot to your fist.
as it starts closing, and then you get the movie theater sound effect of like something. Yeah.
Ooh, I could use this as a first. I could use this as a force between move too. I think I could use that to get a token actually, because I think the force
So
did
here's
something.
what I'm gonna do, because this is gonna create an unexpected connection between people. You're gonna do it, and then the ship is going to start kind of giving the way everyone wants it to a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's gonna immediately cut to my character on the train. At this point, kind of leaning again. They're like in a little crook, kind of leaning against a wall or a corner, sleeping. And then they immediately like jerk their head and kind of, because they can't just open their eyes. They have no eyes. They have no face.
Yeah.
But they immediately jerk the head to signify they just woke up, and they're kind of staring out into.
Oh,
And then
Katie?
cuts back to your character, and you feel it too. And you're like, huh.
What the fuck?
Yes. So you using the force so close to me, because I'm getting close to arriving in the town. We both sense it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Kate. We're gonna wrap up soon, so
Yeah, I literally cannot keep my eyes open any longer.
yeah. I'll say this: just like when we come back tomorrow, we're gonna like start off in a bar or a restaurant or something. Just know that.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, you can go to bed. We're about to wrap it up. Don't worry.
Okay, good night, guys.
Good night.
See ya.
Good night.
So okay, so like I act on impulse, put myself in danger there, gain a token, and I think again I use okay, well, yeah, what did I do exactly? Am I stopping the ship or am I pushing someone out of the way or what?
No, so they're trying to move the ship with like a pulley system, and it's
Yeah.
not giving in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not budging. So then you close your fist to kind of signify that you're doing something.
Yeah, like I might. Okay, this is also kind of how I wanted to show my guy using the force too. I kind of, what if I yank it and that is hard enough to make it go.
I was gonna say.
Sorry.
I was gonna say it stops moving, or it starts moving the way you want it to, because you're trying to make it slow. You're trying to make it seem like this is naturally happening, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get distracted by us making that connection, and then maybe there you kind of lose control a little bit and you yank it down.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm subtly using basically my super strength, because that's kind of I want my showing the force to be is basically you being really strong, and okay, I'm subtly putting it down, but then using the force hey, wait a minute, and then it goes, you know.
Yeah.
And that could be invoke awe and that connection. Should that connection token go to me or you then?
I think it goes to both of us, because it literally says, yeah, give them a token. Create an unexpected connection between people and give them a token. We both.
You know what? Yeah, I feel for the sake of that, we can both get tokens then. So let's both post a token. So where's my? Okay, I'm the karate. And post your ghost one.
Give me 1 second. There we go.
Okay, so we got the ship down. Random, do you think when do you think Rogbert told you that thing about the communications being shut down and stuff? How does that affect this happening when us getting the ship out and stuff?
I don't think. I mean, I don't think at all, really.
I think so. Here's my idea. I think the reason why getting the ship down is important, because at this point, everyone is aware communications are down, right? And the fact that it's affecting the big spaceport is the big deal. I think part of the condition, maybe at some point, a deal is made between Jordan and you two that, we will take your ship down and do whatever repairs is necessary to get it up and going. but you gotta go out there and check out what the fuck is going on for us. Like, you can't just leave. Because if we have no way to get communications out, then, who knows, like, when we'll be able to, like, who knows when someone will be able to notice and then come, because, like, we need supplies and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can't leave us stranded here.
Yeah.
There's, like, a tentative deal happening there, and maybe that's why they start taking down the ship. And then Devin's character is on the way to figure out what the fuck is going on, and I'm on the way just because this was my escape route, and I don't know where the fuck this ship is going, but I just felt a connection, and I'm like, maybe I should go check out whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like that sort of like agreement between Jordan and Random requires like some lateral or vulnerable moves. Jordan, if you're like asking him for like that agreement, you could say, "Will you help me with this?" and then give him a token if he
Yeah.
agrees to that.
Okay. Yeah, will you help me with this? I need to get this fixed up and all that. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just trying to like make our story make sense, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? Is there anything Random could do? Okay, well, either yeah, that's fine. We can just go ahead and run with that because it's late. So yeah, okay. So we get the ship out of the tree, and Jordan, you think like it's like okay, like everybody, like on the volunteer group or whatever. We worked hard tonight. Let's have ourselves like a good lunch or whatever, and like you go to like, like
I'll
again,
take him out.
yeah, like whatever, like a good diner. This ain't like an IHOP or some shit. Like good local place.
Yeah.
And like, see,
I'll take y'all to Cynthies.
Because like the way I was thinking, like how my character introduced, I definitely wanted us like to be in like a bar or something, like a canteen or something, and like my guy just be like someone in the corner, and like maybe be like the bouncer or whatever. So like I'm trying to think like if I still want like that relationship to wherever we're going,
Yeah. It's just however you want to build your character. I know this wasn't how this was originally built.
I mean, this is fine because like we're supposed to like work on this together. So we see like what can we do to put our things together, all of our ideas together.
Yeah, no, I'd be fine with somebody being aware of my character. We can bounce off a little bit more. We have a little bond. Yeah. Now that works out great, dude. Like, yeah, we needed some hard help. Now you're there, and now you're conveniently in a physical space with 2/3 of the cast.
Yeah. If anything, if not like straight up like a diner, but still like, but also not straight up like again like, I'm sure this would be a place that would serve drinks because like we just did a big thing. Let's get drinks, but also has food. Like like what's the word I'm looking for? Like, is it inn I'm thinking of or like tavern? Probably a tavern then.
I mean, a sports bar.
No, yeah, or that. Yes.
I think because you're thinking of like Skyrim style.
Yeah, basically.
Have a drink and food, and
but
we also
Canadian.
But we also have rooms that you can like rent for a night or whatever. You're that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a tavern.
Okay, so like
I know that specifically because I've been listening to a bunch of Game of Thrones stuff. But anyway,
so yeah, what do you guys say, Roll?
I had somewhat of an outline because I think this is our first act, right?
Yeah, this is all supposed to just be the first act. So
the crash site on the planet, me stealing the lightsaber, communications getting cut off, you guys finding out that there is a fleet of ships, of unidentified ships out there. And everyone realizing communications are down. Devin going over to the town to find out what's going on. And then you three making that deal of we get your ship down, you help us find out what the hell is going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there is a scene where Devin shows up.
I feel like Devin shows up at like the tavern after everyone did the thing, you know? Like she pulls up in her car and is like, "Hey, have you seen so and so? Have you seen Rogbert?" And it's like, "Yeah, him and a bunch of guys just went to the tavern again." You know?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So there is a scene where you all are explaining to Devin, "Hey, there is a fleet of unidentified warships," by fleet I mean like like it usually took one of the big triangle ships to disable a planet.
Mm-hmm.
In the way that I'm thinking, it's something like that, but it's to the level of the big triangle ships, but it's not the big triangle ships because it's not the Empire, right?
Yeah, but yeah, we can talk about this tomorrow. We're supposed to be wrapping up. Devin, are you still awake?
Right. But so that's what I'm trying to like figure. That's what I'm trying to like. Okay. So yeah. So do you guys explain the situation to Devin's character? Devin's character is like.
I feel like we could do this tomorrow. Like
Okay.
the dialogue and stuff with our characters. I just want to know like where we're ending up. Like
Right. So that's what I'm trying to decide. Like I'm literally. So yes, you guys explain it. We can establish that dialogue tomorrow. But the gist of it is, you guys explain to Devin what's going on. Devin is like, that makes no sense.
Mhm.
And then you also explain that like, oh, there was some weird droids. And Devin's like, that makes no sense. Why is there a fleet of weird droids attacking people on the planet and cutting off their communications? What could they possibly want? Boom, and enters my character.
okay, sure.
Now we're all together in the same place.
Yeah, I imagine you're just there because just like gotta go somewhere. We gotta get some coffee after all that, you know.
Yes.
And I feel like that's where we can have like not to give away my plans, but there's no spoilers here. Like we all know what we're talking about. That's where we can do the fucking Temple of Doom opening, baby. We're just like, well, shit's about to hit the fan now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so like we'll come back to that tomorrow at 4 p.m. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And Jordan,
Yeah.
that's 7 for you. Okay. All right, and hopefully again,
Maybe 7:30.
hopefully we can get through
If I have to play in my car, I'll play in my car.
yeah. Hopefully we can get to Act 2 and 3 by tomorrow. Because again, I am liking like the Space Canada setting, but like I hope we at least get out to one more planet.
It is. This is
Look.
the first act setting.
Yeah. This is our Tatooine, and like they were in Tatooine for a bit, so
Or Jakku, or whatever.
But it's not desert. It's forest. It's the exact opposite of desert.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll stay tuned for part 2. End the recording.